that actually even changed the volume at all.
I don't know. Did you? That's a question for you.
Doesn't look like it's changing it. Okay, well. No worries. That should be good enough. Okay. So I have some stuff pulled up so that we could deal with Medora. We've already did the Charmed, I'm sure, so the Grieving Orc is like the next thing. Which I think is a while, to be honest. So we can, well, loot the dock. Hey, an antler. I think those are made for knockdown arrows. I remember some things about this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a hot minute since we played it, so a bunch of quests start here in Cyseal, so we should start doing that.
Well, yeah, because this is the place we're supposed to be.
Cyseal, as the guy is singing. Let me go loot the dock. Pick up a bunch of fish, because fish is nice.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in yonder.
Ooh, a smoke bomb. Alright. And a plague grenade. Damn. They just keeping these in random buckets.
Yeah.
Rabbit's paw. That's good for something, and I don't remember what. Toxic grenade. Just as fantastic.
The rabbit's paw, I think, was only used for an amulet of lucky charm.
Possibly.
Which, I mean, none of us are wearing any amulets, I don't think.
Rabbit's paw plus pixie dust.
I do not remember how to get that.
I'll just one make pixie dust because I do not remember. Moon dust plus stardust or bone dust. Okay. Well, we're gonna hand some things off, so not everything's in my inventory. I'm just gonna throw some grenades towards people. Oh, and the knockdown arrow is hers, obviously.
Which, I think the first thing we do is actually start the investigation.
Yeah. Do we have to talk to the mayor or Jay? Is
I think,
not
I
the
think
journal.
we
It's
just
L.
start with looking in the room.
A mysterious murder. Ori is the captain of the Legion. Without his authorization, we cannot do anything. Which the murder itself was in the King's Crab Inn.
Yeah. So, the guy that's way over here?
He's in the building where Arhu is. All the way near where Beardaughter was recruited.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to say the thing? The thing that everyone hates? Okay. Man, it's amazing how many changes there were between 1 and 2 that are just like, I want that right now. I want to be able to ping the map.
I want to be able to teleport when I need to teleport and not walk to a gate to go to a different gate.
It's fine. Fire arrows, which I can immediately give to Bear Daughter. I didn't need him. I'll take the Whisperwood. Okay. Captain Aurelius. You're in here somewhere. I think you're, yeah. Aureus. What's up, dude?
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Cyseal, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs.
Let's
yeah?
discuss Jake's murder.
Gods above! Some politician
Oh, so you're missing some hit points.
snaps it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Arhu not to bother. He just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Arhu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary.
Oh, I should also pull up the trades. Here I have those.
The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn.
Which,
You can tell
if
the
it's a
guards
trait,
have
I
my
get
permission
pulled
to
in
make
automatically, right?
Now
If you're
off
in
with
nearby.
you.
Yeah, but like I don't
Esmeralda
have to be
is Jake's
listening to the
wife.
conversation.
Correct.
Well, widow.
I don't think this is
Everyone
one.
in town, down to the crabs on the beach, is convinced she killed him. Now, the girl has the reputation of being a flirt. There is that. But that doesn't suffice as evidence, wouldn't you say? Or do source hunters rely on hearsay alone, perhaps? That certainly would explain some of the cock-ups you lot have made in the past. What? You're going to stand there and claim with a straight face you're
It's really funny watching the chat because it'll have what your conversation spliced in with the random people that are talking
If you
outside.
bring evidence before me, I'll evaluate it with perfect objectivity. The Legion relies on reason, see? Not idle superstition.
Okay. Tell me about yourself, Aureus.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you must know, leader of the Legion in Cyseal. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into driveling hordes of their own misshapen number.
Okay.
If you must.
How are you enjoying Cyseal?
How am I enjoying it? Are you spoiling for a fight, Hunter? Are you? Cyseal stinks of fish, reeks of orcs, and on a good day the wind disperses the stench.
Oh no,
of
the fishing village
decomposing
smells like
corpses.
fish.
I can't remember the last time I had a proper piece of steak, and by now I retch at the mere sight of sardines. So in conclusion, I am not enjoying Cyseal.
Okay, so your main problem is on the undead?
Bravo! Figured that one out, did you? I haven't been stuck here for 2 years because we're being besieged by fluffy kittens, you know. Those brain-feasting freaks out there keep on coming. And it takes all the sword arms and all of Arhu's half-baked contraptions to keep them at bay. Keeping them at bay, that is all we do. Were that I could break their backs once and for all.
What about the Legion?
We are the pride of Rivalon, to be found and to be seen everywhere. We don't hide in the dark and lurk in corners like some I could mention. No, we protect the civilized from the barbaric, and we do so impeccably.
What, in your opinion, are the orcs doing on the beach?
I'd say they're looking
Being
for weak
orcs.
spots in our defenses. They can't make an attack over land for fear of Arhu's magical machines, so they're trying their luck by sea. They won't succeed, though, Not against the Legion.
You're the... Yeah, you're the man-at-arms trader. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Arhus tells me he suspects the sect to be work around Cyseal.
Yes, and he also spends most of his time in the guise of a cat, licking God's knows which body parts. Sects, sorcerers. He'll be seeing flying carpets next.
Alright. Don't want to steal anything from his room because he'll get mad.
Uh-huh. I cannot stop yawning and it's bothering me.
Arhu's room, on the other hand.
Source Hunter.
Oh,
Welcome.
he will also still get mad if you steal
I know.
stuff. So
But
don't.
certainly. What would you like to know? Oh, I am but a wizard. A guardian
Are you
of man
the
and
Geo
beast.
guy? Oh, Geo and Pyro.
Indeed, I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that
You wouldn't
shone
happen to have
forth
bartering
from
on
the
this
eternal sun
character, right?
That is the cosmic soul.
I don't think so.
My task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature. The
Oh,
very
I have
antithesis
a
of
point
which
in
is
Pyro.
the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the
I just don't
dead.
have any pyro skills.
Hence my involvement
But
in
we also
Cyseal.
don't have money.
You see, my one desire is to witness
I don't have any
a
money at
world in which
all.
every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment. For she knows that her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace, the enfeeblement of fear. To my great regret, none of them purr as yet.
Isn't it dangerous to polymorph like you do? What if you get stuck in another form?
Oh, that'll never happen.
He'd love that.
Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I? I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar.
Do tell me a bit more about this cat trick of yours.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise? Such magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate. To be out in the night, to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your
There's going to be a lot of
witness.
talking in this playthrough.
You couldn't possibly
I haven't
imagine
listened to
the
some of these
thrill.
dialogue things in years.
But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs, this I freely admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of two worlds.
So let's talk about the Source Hunter business.
By all means.
Jake's murder.
Of course. I hope your investigation fares well.
Who, in your opinion, are the suspects?
I myself have none. Even though the rest of the town has already mentally tried and convicted Jake's wife, Esmeralda. Now, it may well be established that she is, in fact, the guilty party. I'm not claiming that I'm certain she's innocent, but let's just say that if I really thought this murder case would be so very easily resolved, I wouldn't have sent for source hunters.
So what happened on the night of the murder?
I can but piece together what few morsels fell from the grapevine into a rather disappointing meal, I'm afraid. They say a woman arrived in the King Crab Inn sometime after midnight. She retired to a room on the ground floor where she was soon joined by a man who had been nursing the same cup of wine for hours. I say man and woman because both of them were cloaked and recognized by none. About an hour later, another figure arrived, headed for the same room. Soon after, a terrible commotion erupted and the thundering light of magic was witnessed by the few remaining patrons. It took a while for the landlord to pluck up the courage to enter the mystery room. When finally he did, he found Jake there, dead. How and why he came to be there, no one knows. But I had a good look around the scene of the crime before the Legion barred anyone from entering. The traces of magic I felt were vile. Source, no doubt.
Is there more you can tell me about the strangers that seem to be in league with the orcs?
I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. All the more dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry. And what might those be?
I've got a few questions about Cyseal. Someone mentioned your failed experiments.
One of them? Failed? Who is the mongrel that dares to question my engineering expertise? I take it the mutt in question was referring to the Sparkmaster 5000. It isn't failing, it just became... well, it became self-aware. Frightfully annoying when that happens.
Robots don't usually become self-aware.
You know what? Here's the remote access device with which I used to control it. There's a manual for that somewhere around here, too. Yours, if you can find it. I really should invite Victoria one of these days, so she can help me organize my mess of a library.
So what can we do about the undead that also threaten Cyseal?
Those who are raising the dead dwell among us. They simply must be. But even though I've spent many a night leaping from tree to rooftop, watching on as citizens stagger home from the inn or simply burn the midnight oil, I haven't spied a single soul worthy of true suspicion. The enemy is wily. They know us better than we know them, and they've found ways to avoid both detection and distrust. Yet I am somehow convinced that you may succeed where the Legion and I have failed. Call it instinct.
You seem to have a bit of an orc problem as well, do you not?
You have a flair for understatements, Hunter. I'm sure they are but a minor nuisance in the eyes of a born warrior. But to the Legion, they are green-skinned death incarnate.
Oh, it's a pig.
Death incarnate.
Until they conclude what mischief they intend to see through, or, less likely, they are conclusively defeated, we can but bar the gates and hole up like mice while the cats are on the prowl.
How did you design that magical ballista of yours?
Oh, a mere trifle for one with the intellect of a feline and the engineering skills of a human.
I don't have enough
basically
strength to move this
construct a
chair
classic
over
ballista.
here.
Add a 100% legally obtained, self-regenerating source of destructive magic to it. We'll have none of that, you hear?
What did I do? I moved your chair. It was not red. I didn't hit you with the chair.
Source Hunter. Well, and what might there? Oh, a mere trifle. And I bet they didn't. Those who are the enemy. You have a.
The chair
until they
was
can-
not
but
red.
certainly. Oh, I am. My
I think I've
tongue
already
secure
gone through all
but
this dialogue.
to be- But of course. Oh, that I'm my own. By all. Of course. They say. I say. It took a how and what. I myself. Now it may well be a. I can't say.
Yeah, okay. I was already done with the dialogue anyway.
Striking it rich!
Universal controller instruction. That was required. We're dealing with the thing. Everything else seems to be red.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Don't touch the red stuff.
I will not touch the red stuff. This time. Bye! Oh, how much money do we have?
Not a lot. Why?
I was just wondering if we should start getting books, or we could probably wait a little bit.
We should probably wait a little.
Yep, let's head to the inn.
About face!
We could also deal with... I was trying to ping. I was about to go to the map thing. It's like, oh, where's the ping? There's no ping. The, honestly, what do you even call it? The headless, the talking head.
Oh yeah.
My word!
Oh, there is a trait over here.
Well, I've already gone to the inn.
Okay, I'll go to the end. We'll deal with it after.
I'm already way over here.
I'm coming.
Fortune? Ha! He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alan.
They say he's privy to ancient and sheep's cheese, tomatoes.
I have seen sorcerers infuse even lowly fowl with dark enchantments. Okay, whatever you say, Medora. She is a crazy one.
I didn't hit you with it. What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Where was the save?
I don't think there has been a save so far. Yeah, where we started.
What all did we do? You looted some stuff and then... Like, cause
Talk to Aureus and talk to Arhu. Yeah, there really wasn't much.
temporary hostility is not in this one.
Nope. If it's red, do not move it.
It wasn't red. It was not red.
Good on you. These boss men respect confidence, you know. So what they say.
Like, I think I accidentally hit him with it, even though I didn't think this one had objects falling on people. Wasn't that, like, the thing of, like, you couldn't do the chest trick in this one because...
Oh, no, you absolutely could do the chest trick in this one. Just there is no immortal chest, so, like, you always have to get more. The fact that they gave us a chest in without a hitbox, or without a health bar in, too, is what makes it ridiculous.
I thought you couldn't do the chest trick in this.
Oh, your hit points again.
Yeah, well, hold on.
Slow down, Arrowhead. I'll have to remember to hit save more often, too. Okay, well, there's different arrows that I'm acquiring this time around. It's fine, I still don't even have a crafting skill, so I can't even deal with any of them.
Here, since you already did all of the dialogue for the stream, I'm just gonna go click through it a bunch and...
Nail bomb. Oh, nice. Still got the toxic
There are
grenade.
different things in those chests.
Yes. Oh, an identifying glass. Who has Lore Master?
I don't think I do.
I do not. He does not either. I think Bear Daughter does. Potentially.
Fortune. Well, what's this I've spotted?
I think there's also a trait associated with this well, if I remember correctly.
Oh, he's
That
got
sheep just
lot
did a
of
flip. Yes, they do. Pocket knife.
Okay.
Okay, real fast. I'm gonna give that to Bear Daughter, because I think she is the one that has the Lore Master. Hammer, mortar and pestle. A dagger counts as a knife, right?
She has 2 in Lore Master.
Cool. Alright, that's what we need. Okay.
Where?
Cooking pot
There
and
it
an
is.
axe. If we can get those, I would be happy. Alright, so you've already talked to Aureus and,
Yeah.
okay. We'll save here. Now we can go inside of the inn.
Careful, comrades. I've seen sorcerers infuse even lowly foul with dark enchantments.
Ah, hello.
I know I've already talked to that guy.
Alistair have something to say as well, or...
Sorry, I've run out of signed handkerchiefs. An Alistair keyring, maybe. In any case, make it quick. You're not the only fan who wants some of my time.
About my first assignment.
Ah, you'll be dealing with Arhu's little abomination, will you? I'd go myself, but I'd fear I'd end the fight before anyone else got in their licks. If I don't leave a few crumbs for the newbies once in a while, they'll accuse me of stealing the spotlight, you see. What do you mean, not familiar? You expect me to believe you've never heard of Alistair the Almighty? Why, I'm only the most famous wizard this side of the Distis. Although, it'd be worth checking the other side too, just in case. And don't forget, I'm the most
His
eminent
voice is
member of the Fabulous Five to
interesting.
boot. Surely you already know we've been voted the most influential adventurers guild by SideQuest Monthly, 3 years running.
Tell me more about this event, Fabulous Five.
Well, well, you're far from my caliber, but who isn't? It's good you're eager, but let me give you a word of warning. Aim for my spots, and your career in the Fabulous Five will meet a most unsavory end.
What do you know about the undead?
Those nasty beasts are hardly worth my time. Though I suppose I'll step in if none of the recruits manage to prove adept enough to handle a few skeletons.
Alright. Was he in this room?
No.
No, but that guy does try to murder us.
Greetings,
I think that guy's
Sorcerer.
upstairs.
I don't mean to hinder your investigation, but I can open this door
Pretty sure the
for
guy that
anyone who hasn't received
is the
Captain Aureus' explicit.
quote-unquote elf.
I've spoken to Aureus. Let me inside.
Not exactly the friendliest bloke, the captain, is he? Well, your reward for getting your ear chewed off is a waltz through the town's finest magical murder scene. Enjoy.
Oh, dear God! Alright, the Starstone.
That's right.
I forgot about the Starstone.
What happened? Is this a dream?
I don't think so. That stone. Somehow it sent us flying into the stars.
When you first visit the homestead with Medora and your party, speak to her after leaving homestead and say, if what Zigzag says is true, and we are truly affecting the tapestry of time. I'd certainly want to know more.
Terrible! By the quill that lasts a billion words, what's this? 2 Rivalonians here? At the end of space and time? How very, very, very curious.
And who are you? How did you get here?
I didn't mean to pick that up.
Yes, proper introductions. Zigzax the historian at your service. It is my job to record all that was, and is, and hopefully all that is to be. As for how I got here, well, for a historian appointed by the gods themselves, hopping to the end of time is as easy as 1, 2, 3. How you got here, though? That's a rather more interesting question. On such a tiny and rapidly shrinking vestige of
point at
space
it.
and time, I wouldn't have expected to find a soul but my own shadow.
Why is this place ATC shrinking?
Ah, at last a question I can answer most definitively. I mentioned already that this place is the end of time. If that didn't send your heart into your stomach and your pulse a-flutter, it should have. Time ought naturally to have no end at all. Indeed, I can think of no worse nightmare for a chronicler such as myself. But something totally, utterly terrible has happened.
How can time just come to an end?
Show, don't tell, I always say. So go, peer through yonder looking lens, and feast your soon-to-be terrified eyes on the darkness that is approaching.
Might be quite mad.
I think this is the Void Dragon. Yeah. Look at that thing.
Use the portal.
Do we have anybody that is doing lockpicking?
What was that? I'm sorry.
Do we have any? Do we need lockpicking in this?
Yes.
Because I don't think we have anybody that has lockpicking.
Stranger, you must be the key. Something about your presence here is causing the end of time to grow. The true end itself to move.
Because I don't think lockpicking is based on any other skill other than the lockpicking.
The thievery skill, yeah.
It's called lockpicking.
Or just lockpicking.
Can
we first discuss what I just witnessed through the looking lens?
Goodness me, how right you are.
Do I put one in lockpicking?
If you want to, sure.
Well, I'm just saying because nobody else has any.
I will not be, so.
It is the void itself, the dragon that is devouring creation. When I speak of the end of time, this is exactly what
Yeah,
I mean.
I'll put it in
I
lockpicking.
can't say for sure where it came from, how or why, but I do know this. It's shrinking our future by the second. And if we don't
Oh, I forgot
stop
I
it,
have
it
pet
will
pal. I
devour
can
the
talk to
past
the
and
animals.
present as well.
So what lies beyond this portal?
Though I cannot say for certain, if it is what I believe, then our prayers might well be answered. In fact, every last question that ever plagues your noggin might well be answered, for I believe what lies beyond this portal is nothing other than... But why spoil the mystery? As soon as we leap through, we'll find out for certain.
And you believe we are somehow connected to this plane?
It's not that I believe, it's that I have seen. Long have I been waiting here, hoping that one day this very portal would ignite. Then, no longer than a few mere moments after you arrive, zap it goes. The chronicler of time knows a pattern when he sees one.
Through the portal, then.
After you, after you. Oh, what wonders we may find on the other side.
Bottle of beer, bottle of wine. He sleeps here. Like a weirdo. Just kidding. Alright, well, I have a level up. Medora is already level 3.
I think Bear is also.
Well, I don't need to put a point into crafting yet. And she's got the lore master skills, so let's do bodybuilding so I can prevent not dying. Can prevent dying. I would like to not die. Slow, crippled, or knocked down. Immune to fear, but can no longer flee combat. Know it all. Gain an extra point of intelligence. Leech heals you while standing in blood. Lone Wolf is not going to work.
We'll do Lone Wolf for Dios 2.
Politician, 2 points in charisma, but lose a point of intelligence. point into blacksmithing and crafting. Honestly, I might just take that. I'm going to take the scientist. I will be crafting most of the things, so I'll do that. Into the portal.
You first, but don't dilly-dally.
Alright, I know that these portals are inactive, but isn't there, like, jars and stuff to loot? Well, maybe not. I sworn there was.
There's nothing over there.
Well, okay. All of them inactive so far.
Could it be
A character just in this game and never mentioned anywhere else.
Mother of history, author of all
At least to
that
my
has
knowledge.
ever been?
Indeed, Sir Imp. As surely as you are he who chronicles all that I weave.
Astounding, unbelievable. I have so many questions for you, so much to ask, so much to say.
You have brought
He has many
guests,
things to say.
I see.
And he'll say it in the most annoying way possible.
Strange. Very strange guests.
My reaction exactly, milady. It was their arrival here at the end of time that instigated
Oh, that's
my
right.
finding you. But why? Surely you must know.
Why
This
would
is
she
a
know?
question better put to our guests themselves. Tell us, how did you arrive upon this plane?
If you truly are the Weaver of Time, I imagine you know the answer already.
If any other being in Rivellon asked me about the details of their comings and goings, I could describe them down to the minutest of details. But you are different. Of you, I see nothing. I know nothing. So please,
Oh, we're so
do
special.
tell me, how did you arrive here?
It was a stone. It zapped us from where we stood in Rivellon to this plane among the stars.
A stone. So, it was a stone that caused the great shock of energy that brought you here, and it infused you with new life as well. Is that so?
Yep, that's what happened.
Not like this, no. What happened to you is unique in all my work. Never had I experienced something so contrary to my nature. To weave something I had not seen, had not expected. Life does not simply spring into existence, you see. But yours has. You appeared before me from the moment you came into contact with that stone. Starstone. I now know it to be called.
But, Madam Weaver, how is it possible? Do you not see all? Have you not woven all that is and could ever be into your tapestry?
Like the stones, your guests are a mystery to me. I see them before me in this world, but their likenesses appeared not upon my tapestry until they revived the stone. Source hunters. It would seem that yourselves and Starstone are inextricably linked. Why and how, I cannot say, but I do believe that finding more stones will reveal to me who you yourselves truly are.
What is this Starstone exactly? Where does it come from?
Starstone is not what it seems, Source Hunter. Its true nature must be part of a greater secret. A secret lost, even to me. Do you see what violence my work has suffered? What wounds lay upon the tapestry of time?
Mysteries of all time, gaps in history. Oh, how they've tormented me for eons.
It would appear that Starstone transforms at your touch, granting me new thread by which to mend the tapestry. Thus, It restores time itself.
I see. What the void would shrink, Starstone restores.
Yes. Though I cannot explain
So we need to
why
acquire
this
Starstone to
is
defeat the
antidote
void.
to the void's ravishment
Yes.
of our realm. If we do not restore time, if we do not discover the true nature of these stones, the void will consume us all.
Well, if they can heal history, we must seek them out.
Indeed you must, though I may not yet understand why. It seems that you and you alone can unlock the powers within Starstone. Yet we are not the only entities who know these stones to be so much more than pretty gems.
Why, of course, that's what they were doing. I have recorded their doings, you see. Collectors of Starstone, more and more by the day. Now I understand. They'd keep the stones from our reach. They'd prevent the mending of time.
Without these stones, Hunter, there will be no Rivellon. The entire tapestry will crumble. Even this plane will fall victim to the void's insatiable hunger.
That shall never be, milady. As sure as Zix comes before Zax, we will put a stop to it. First we mend the tapestry, then we stop the void. Please, our most mysterious guest, are you ready? Are you willing? Will you hunt out the stones? Will you help us restore what has been lost?
Sure, we have something
Not
to
but
say.
a moment ago, we were hunting Source in Rivellon, and now we're being told that we alone can prevent the end of time by way of some magical stones. What do you make of it?
So, what is this one?
Pragmatic versus romantic.
Which I wanted romantic.
It's Lucky Charm, the other one's crafting.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
Say what Zigzags and the Weaver will. I need more evidence before I'll buy into this wild tale.
So, what do you think, Source Hunter?
I mean, do I want romantic?
It's Lucky Charm, and I think you've already gotten a point into that. Not
Yeah,
that you can open
I think I just went Lucky Charm because I don't need crafting.
Yeah.
What'll it be, Source Hunter?
No matter how improbable, anything is possible. If the Weaver tells the truth, we have some serious work ahead of us.
What do you think, Source Hunter?
I am the last chest.
I have the last chest. The last chest. The last chest.
Yeah, I
If you
clicked on
believe yourself
the
worthy of
chest.
rifling through my ample treasures, I
so
can
she already
dare
said
you
the
to
thing.
prove it. Find my 4 sisters, no more than one in each of the realms of your wide world, and each by each, you'll discover how to open
I need to
me.
get away from him. He needs to shut the fuck up.
Alright. I seem to recall something in these bookshelves as well.
What'll it be, Source Hunter? Do
Yeah.
tell.
Geo book. Blank Earth book.
Oh.
I think that's all to loot. Yeah. Excuse me, sir. How do I get the hell out of here?
Glint in your gaze and the set of your brow suggest to me that you've not given up on our dear old Rivellon. Not just yet.
Well, there wouldn't be a game if I had.
No, with you searching out Starstone, I believe we'll mend the tapestry in no time. We'll find out just who you are and how exactly to send the void back to wherever it came from. But you'll need a way to travel between Rivellon and this homestead, won't you? Who wouldn't want to see what fantastic changes your search will yield? And who knows what the Weaver might discover about you? Luckily, the power of portals is known to you, so I'll let you in on the little secret of how to transport back and forth from the end of time. Just, don't go sharing it around. Never know who we can trust these days. Off you go then. You've Starstone to find, and I've a tapestry to examine. Surely there must be some clue here as to how on earth you're related to the end of time.
The Weaver of Time said our finding Starstones helps her weave the tapestry once more. How is that possible?
cross my heart, hope to fade in the void, I honestly don't know. But ask her. If she claims it is so, perhaps she knows why.
I have some questions for you, actually, Zigzags.
Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot!
How are the Starstone and the Void Dragon related?
Neither do I. But the mere fact that activated Starstone has set the Weaver of Time weaving again more than implies that it and the Void Dragon are natural enemies. This in turn more than implies that you are the Void's natural enemy, for it is you who is setting new events in motion. You who is handing the Weaver new threads. And that which she is weaving is more than an ornament to decorate the shelter plane. It is both history and future history. It is all of time. We may not understand the how yet, but our aim is clear. We shall save creation from the grip of the void. Now, isn't that a lovely mission?
If I'm supposed to search for Starstone, it would be handy to know where to start looking.
Wouldn't it just? Would that I had a Starstone sightseeing guide, but alas, such a booklet does not exist.
But you've been chronicling people who've been storing them, so...
Just like yourselves, Starstone
Tell me their location. I'll beat them up.
from history, both in my writings and on the tapestry of time. From what I can gather, though, they were once cherished by devious sorcerers whose reign ended long ago. The stones are therefore most likely to be found in the ancient places of this world. Ruins, caves, the lairs of long-forgotten evils. Those are the dens you should frequent. 2 more pieces of advice. Don't go unarmed, and consult with my agent.
You say you're the imp historian, but you seem to be more than a mere imp and more than a mere historian.
Oh, I don't know if I'm more than those things per se, but having been given a divine mission does have its perks. Old age can't touch me, that's one. Immortality is mine as long as no one skewers me with a sword, and even then I'll be back in a jiffy. But of course I have a price to pay for something that is priceless. It is my duty to record all of history, and an arduous task that is. Not to mention how much stress that void out there is causing me. The end of time. I'll be out of a job. So, gather those Starstones so that we may know the history that was lost. Know so that we must not repeat what leads us to this dangerous precipice, but do better and close the dark eye of the void forever.
Don't you find it somewhat lonesome to being the sole chronicle of time?
Lonesome observing the frontier of creation, surfing the vibrant tide of the eons, always approaching yet never reaching shore. Lonesome being privy to all that has been and all that is. Well, yes, actually. I don't mean to complain, but one certainly doesn't mind a bit of company now and then. Perhaps you can imagine the profound pleasure it is to have made the Weaver's acquaintance after all these years. I can hardly wait to pick her brain about the great battle of the sons of Sigurd. The last Rivalonian who remembers it died more than 7,000 years ago. Before you go, Source Hunter, a final word. Once you return to Rivalon, there will be someone waiting for you. My agent, my eyes and ears upon your world. I hope he'll be able to help you as much as he can. Time, I need hardly remind you, is of the essence.
And so we have a divine mission. Now we can wade travel. Okay, so we can warp whenever we feel like now.
Welcome you are upon this realm, our most honored guest. I hope you begin to find this place more familiar than it may yet seem.
Tell me about yourself.
In the ethereal threads of eternity, do I record the deeds of gods and men, of beasts and spectral apparitions, the drift of continents through changing seas, the rise and fall of empires, the shift of every grain of sand on every beach, the fall of every raindrop on every world, the all but imperceptible touch of lovers' hands. This and all I chronicle without fault.
Well, except for us, apparently.
Except, it seems, you.
There's more questions I have.
Ask, and I shall answer.
Who are you really?
If I can. I am the Weaver of Time, as I have told you. Though my existence is one that falls behind and yet far exceeds the verb to be. I am but what I am, and that is task. It is the same for the historian. Chroniclers both are we of the epics of eternity. Perhaps we are one and the same. Task multiplied by 2. Who has made us? I do not know. Why have they done so? I do not know. Am I the beginning? And am I to be the end? Who shall say? Perhaps I am the first thing in creation. Perhaps I am creation. Perhaps I am the creator. Or maybe it is you. You who makes dying stars rekindle. Time alone will tell.
Why is Starstone so important? Why did it react to me and my colleague alone?
Alas, the answers to those questions still elude me. You and Starstone remain the imperfections upon the tapestry.
A very large
As
gash
yet.
through it, apparently.
A hidden answer lies behind this veil of inscrutability, though. For the link between you and the stones reveals that your destinies are intertwined. I believe that starstones will not lead you to new places of wonder only. No. They will also lead to new knowledge through the restoration of the threads of old.
This may sound silly, but aren't you lonely out here?
Oh, Hunter. I have no need for company. Like I have no need for air or appetite or affection. All I need and all I am is time. And time is running out, unless you remedy its decline. And yet, I do enjoy your companionship, for you may prove to become the cure that will heal my slipping soul.
If I understand correctly, I'm not at all featured on the canvas?
Quite so. Your absence, it should be an impossibility, but no matter where I look, you cannot be found. I do not know you, which makes you my one perennial imperfection, a blind spot in the eye of time. But perchance I may be cured of this blindness. Perchance the blemish may be undone, and time can be redeemed.
I've heard this place called the End of Time. Is that what it is? No more, no less?
What it is but a seed bereft of sun and water. What it could be, that is what the starstones will tell us. What it is but the end. What it could be is the end of ends. I reside in another realm altogether. But ever since the end of time appeared in these deep dark skies, I materialized here, as if forced to watch the one thing that is unwatchable, unendurable. A thankless task that you may yet free me from forever.
How can I redeem time if, as you say, I'm not even part of it?
I think that perhaps you can redeem time, because you create time. Indeed, you have set in motion an event I no longer held possible. Know that no longer I did weave. I sat here, at the end of time, and watched on as the void frays the fabric of time like a terrified god that fears the offspring of his own creations. But suddenly there was you. You who stirred the life within the stones. These stones, children of stars. They place new ribbons along my fingers like phantoms out of time. New threads emerged, and I began to weave anew. Starstone gives me new strands to braid into the tapestry. And because you give Starstone energy, it seems that you are creating time. These star stones. Please, seek them so that time may yet be mended. Please, for the sake of all that lives and all that loves, seek them so that the void may yet devour itself alone.
All right. Long amounts of dialogue, but I am finally ready to leave. Northgate, I guess. Did that take you with, or?
Yeah.
Careful, comrade. I think I sense a sorcerer in your shadows. Unknown.
What?
Are you?
Where did you go?
I don't know. I don't know where I was. But also, my thing isn't even plugged in, so you wouldn't have even been able to switch to me if I had stayed there. Where the hell was I?
I'll tell you who you are. Source hunters, members of the most esteemed order in Rivalon.
I was in a cave with, like the elemental symbols.
There, the enigma is solved.
Okay. What Zigzag says is true. We are truly affecting the tapestry of time. I certainly want to know more.
If it's true, comrade, and that's a pretty hefty if. Unless solving the imp's problem with his throw rug is gonna help you catch sorcerers, I say leave it be. Then again, if what he says is true and he really does know everything,
I'm here
he might be a mighty powerful
again.
ally to have.
I'm like actually.
Imagine. Sorry, Zack6, I haven't fixed your space
Which
carpet.
means I'm just
You could
not,
tell me
because I was trying to
where source
click
dragon
through
fire
Arhu's thing so I could get
I'd
the.
be obliged.
Okay, it's fine.
Useful indeed.
Oh, Tara, who left?
Yeah, you wanna, where am I?
That's a good question.
I'm in the mirrored thing, where you shoot an element at one and it happens in the other. And it summons the twin,
Yeah.
the duplicate.
You shouldn't be there.
No, I'm afraid to move.
You can click the rift travel thing on the right. Man, you should not be in here.
Why? Also, we weren't crazy. We can travel without going all the way to a waypoint, but it was just
It was locked.
where?
I went to Northgate.
How did I get there? Yeah, but we missed what Arhu said because I was just clicking out of his thing.
It's fine. I don't think he had anything really important to say. Okay, well, back to Jake, I guess?
Yeah. Wait, where? I am lost. Where am I? Not far enough over, that's why.
Town hall bathroom. Okay. That's not stealing? Alright, well, it's mine now.
Appears to be locked.
There's not even a corpse. Alright, well, guess there really is nothing in here, just a bunch of things that I can sell. You can travel from one pyramid to the other. Delightful. Connected parties will follow whoever has initiated travel. You can use the pyramids while holding them, or you can place them or throw them on the ground and interact with them. In order to pick a pyramid up once more, you must drag it from whoever it rests in your inventory. Bear Daughter might have picked up the pyramid then. I'm curious, and I can check real fast. Two points in last. Okay. Oh, I guess not. I mean, she might. Oh, the pyramid. Hello, Francis.
Greetings, traveler. And may the Immaculate Conduit's myriad blessings comfort and cradle you. Tell me, have you yet heard the revelation?
Revelation? What do you mean?
You mean you haven't heard? Oh, what fortune that I may share the goddess's salvation with one who has, as yet, been lost. Steel yourself, friend, for your mortal spirit could be forever transformed from this moment forth. The conduit, our link to the goddess herself, has given us a special gift, and the gift is thus. By following her instructions and becoming initiated into the one way, we can each of us live on for a span greater than the number of stars that twinkle within the goddess's right eye.
Tell me about yourself, Francis.
What's in a name, dear friend? For we all begin equal in the conduit's eyes, and only through great deeds may enter into her inner ring.
Tell me more about this conduit.
She came from on high to we mortals, and showed us the path to the goddess, where all living souls are naturally inclined. She showed us that injury and malady need not mark the end of life, but that through her methods we could ascend to greater life in service of the goddess.
What did you mean by the one way?
Ah, for this hallowed information, you must seek an immaculate chapel. Go north, friend, through the forest and into the town of Silverglen, where all may be revealed. There, among her followers and friends, dwells the goddess's ecstasy, her one way. Go on the path to the righteous, my friend. Forget not that the conduit has great plans for you.
Careful now. Your head's very swollen.
Hearty welcome to the King Crab Inn, and a pleasure to have you. You look like you could use a round or three, so what'll it be? Have a seat and stay a while.
What do you know about the Jake murders?
Mind if we keep our voices down over that sensitive subject? Death and dark magic ain't exactly great for business, you
Oh,
know.
no, I agree, but, like, I need to know something. Tell me about the night of the murder.
That room where it happened, it was rented to a certain woman, though I regret to say I can't say exactly who. This inn isn't in the business of asking many questions, if you know what I mean. She came heavily cloaked, but paid the full sum in advance. I was used to such transactions after many similar concerning a certain Esmeralda. Figured this were just more at same. I saw one other figure go into the room that night. Someone tall, built broad like a man, but shrouded the same as she. Again, standard practice for Mrs. Counselor and her visitors. I was startled awake by a horrendous hubbub shortly after midnight. I jumped up and grabbed me grandpappy's machete, bleary-eyed and awash in fright. By the time I burst into that room, it was horribly silent. There was only Jake on the floor, dead, surrounded by what may as well have been a battlefield. Whoever done it has escaped through the window, but I saw nary a soul when I looked out. You can bet I hightailed it to the Legion barracks faster than a jackrabbit after that.
Did you suspect anyone?
Councillor Jake, that poor man. I knew too much about his affairs, you know. Never figured it my business to say anything, but after all that's happened, I wonder if that weren't a grave mistake. Esmeralda's longest-standing lover has the audacity to remain lodged at this very inn, you know? He's called the Duke of Ferrell, a high title for a low man. If you haven't yet asked him about Esmeralda, I'd recommend it.
What about yourself?
The name's Ivad. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I've been offering the weary travellers of Cyseal drink and rest for nearly 2 decades now, but the king crab's older than that by a long shot. All you see before you is the manifestation of my great-grandpappy Horatius Dungeness's noble vision. Beer and naps for everyone. No questions asked.
How's business around here?
Well, between you and me, things have been rather slow since the, incident. But with spirits high and liquor flowing like it is tonight, it seems the crab may just come out of that pinch.
Perfect. You have any work for a trio of sailors?
3 hopeless sailors? Truly wish I could help you, but I'm barely keeping afloat as it is.
Alright, well,
Do
I
I
figured
seem
I'd
like
ask.
the sort who concerns myself?
I think you have something to say.
What have we here? A source hunter, is it? Well, my day just became rather more stimulating. Oh, stand still then, if you don't mind. I want to take a good long look at the so-called savior of Cyseal. Tall as an elf, strong as an orc, but your face, quite classical, isn't it? Statuesque, some might say. Yes, smooth and sturdy as marble, yet fine as a chisel's edge.
Sorry, I'm done. Want money. Perfect.
And my word, what passion burns from your eyes. Please forgive my being forward, but I dare say, can it be? You're exactly the person I've been searching for.
You've been searching for someone?
That I have. For nearly a lifetime, it seems. Well, I'm sure you must know what I mean. Like existence itself lacked a significant component? Like if you could only fill a certain void, could connect with the right body, the right spirit.
Ah, a soulmate.
Together you could uncover new and thrilling vistas. I believe I have found that component, that body, that spirit within you, Source Hunter. Come, if ever we are to be united, we must truly entwine our fates. We must link our causes forevermore. Yes, you must join the Fabulous Five right away, as soon as time permits. Together, as a team, we'll explore the boundless realm before us. We'll uncover fate, inch by inch.
Can you tell me more about yourself?
I am Anna, jewel in the crown that is the Fabulous Five. I've cut 1,000 throats, and baked 1,000 bread rolls, stolen the crown jewels of the Queen of Arata, and, with my pockets full, helped her reach enlightenment. When the day comes that I die, the gods will evacuate the heavens to make space for my formidable collection of designer slippers. I contain multitudes, you see, and I am utterly replete. Except that, much to my dismay, I had as yet to find the companion to whom my heart so clearly calls. But then, Source Hunter, you wandered into this tavern, and I...
You're on a job,
I am
ma'am.
most certain that that companion is you.
It's all about the Fabulous Five.
So you've joined up.
As I already have, yes.
You've sworn to share in our adversity and our bounty alike. Oh, you've made my heart soar.
Perfect.
I can finally offer you our finest adventuring equipment at fantastic in-house rates. Come now, let's trade. Well, you must be thrilled to find yourself a member of a team so widely renowned for its valor and skill. And you must be even more curious about how you yourself can suit up to face such enemies as a member of the Fabulous Five must face. Well, never fear. I have everything you need.
And the first assignment?
I hear you've been tasked with taking out that crazed robot in the northern cave.
Yeah, so everyone keeps telling me.
Yourself with the finest possible accoutrement, wouldn't you? Come, I have everything you need.
Don't you want to venture forth hand in hand?
Oh, darling, that was so long ago now. Who can remember who said what after all this time? What matters is the here and now. And in this moment, I promise to give you the best deals on adventuring equipment you'll find in all Cyseal. Well, you are a member of the eminent Fabulous Five, after all.
Ah, she's crazy. Really can't be spending money currently. We need money as much as humanly possible.
Hello. I suppose you're here to viciously interrogate me for information I don't have, like our noble Captain Aureus before you.
I've heard quite the story involving you and Esmeralda.
Yes, she and I have a history. That's hardly a secret anymore. I quite doubt it was even a secret from Jake while he lived. As easy as it would be to pin suspicions on Esmeralda or I assure you that the affair was never so steamy and sordid as the busybodies around town make it out to be. Jake and Esmeralda had no great affection for each other. He had his interests, she had hers, and there was little passion left between them. Certainly not enough to fuel a murder. It's very tragic news.
Okay. Oh. He didn't like that I had anything to say about that.
They say
Oh well.
he's privy to
Whatever.
ancient and arcane secrets, the likes of which I doubt you could even fathom.
Pointless chatter with strangers does so thrill me. How did you know? Please continue interrupting my drink if you'd be so kind.
Sure, I can.
You've been sent after Arhu's insane robot, I understand. Do you imagine that while you're busy being crushed by that abomination, I'll manage to get through a whole drink, distraction-free?
Who are you?
How curious of you to show interest in a lonesome stranger at the bar. Let me answer by saying that who I am is hardly any of your business, and anyone with an ounce of tact would have known that already. So you've wrangled a position in the Fabulous Five, have you?
It was actually
Fairly
extremely
brimming
easy.
with enthusiasm at the prospect of calling you a partner. You'd better leave me undisturbed, or my emotions might just bubble over.
Zimbladorix! Quite under my spell, aren't you? Yes, my enfriending charm never fails. Me? You mean you don't recognize me? Well, you must live under a very large, very heavy rock, for I'm the finest wizard in Rivellon.
Strange, I've never heard of you.
Yes, that is strange. Strange indeed. But it's a strange world we live in, isn't it? A strange and magical world, full of wonders and regionis regentum.
What was that supposed to accomplish?
Oh, you'll find out. You'll find out indeed. If I'm as good as they say I am, you'll have sprouted a pair of long purple ears in the next hour. Ah, how I do love a tasty aubergine in summertime.
Man's crazy. He's just simply crazy. It's been a minute since I've hit that button. Oh, I think there's stuff down here. Why do I remember something bad about that chest? Path blocked. Okay, I think we're good. Think.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
I'm stealing. And it's not liking that I'm stealing. That's fine.
If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Oh, that's not to that key? Maybe, Ooh, ugh.
If only the popular girls from the
Oh my god,
Source Academy
you're
could
gonna
see
need to
how
shut up.
edgy and dangerous you've become. If only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
Lockpicks, that's nice. Good to know.
If only the popular girls from the Source
An unidentified
Academy
item.
could see
Perfect.
how edgy and dangerous you've become.
We're gonna hear that dialogue line a lot, it sounds like. Cooking pot, I do want that. The only thing that... Whoops, that's the wrong chest. An axe. Which I mean, technically have, but... maybe not. I just want like a basic axe. Tea potion bottles, good to have. Always on nice occasion. Exploding arrow. Alright, there's a lot of weird spells in this one that are not into. Hidden key. Oops, didn't need the second pot, that's fine.
Nothing but rubbish.
Okay. Now, does that open this chest? And am I going to get hit by a fireball again? Okay. Oh god, run! I think we're good. I no longer need to be down there. Let's head upstairs. I know there's people to talk to
Ready
here.
to advance, ready to defend.
I didn't actually mean to steal that. Hopefully it's fine.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
How much health does it have? A lot of health. Let's not hammer it. Sharith is the, she sells the, thievery books, I think. But I could talk to her. Let's save it here.
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely
Oh, and
find
witchcraft.
me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Alright, let's, you're a traveling merchant?
That I am. I have spent more of my life on the road travelling alongside great caravans than I have in any given place in Rivellon. All of this earth is my home, for a few days or even but a few hours at a time, that is. You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, a city besieged by the dead isn't even remotely special to me. All the better that it isn't. For you and for me, because outlandish events lead to outlandish wares. You have seen them, have you not? Is anything amiss?
You seem to have a lot of items related to witchcraft. You have an affinity for the darker arts.
Punch on perhaps, yes. I have the blood of sorcerers in my veins, and between you and me, the blood of sorcerers too. The power
That's the
of
same word.
sorcery is so very
It's not.
alluring, you know. But let us change topics, for should hunters catch a whiff of my inclinations, they wouldn't hesitate to kill me where I stand.
Oh, this might actually be a thing. It is. Pragmatic versus obedient. Oh, we don't want obedient. That's fine. You should be more careful, madam. I am a hunter, but as luck would have it, I'm not a zealot.
Gods have mercy.
Okay, cool.
I talked openly about sorcery in front of a source hunter. What a fool I am. Thank you, oh compassionate soul that you are, to treat me so leniently. I never have and never will really dabble in sorcery. On that you have my word. On my life, I swear it. No need to worry, source hunter dearest. You'll find no sorcery here. Only honest to God's witchcraft.
Citizen, citizen. Room I can't break into, but this one I can. Isn't there a key somewhere? Level 2. And a very heavily locked door. I don't know why I remember a key. It's fine. There's a chest. As long as someone's watching. Leg bracers. Oh, it's not stealing. Well,
That's enough of that now.
I thought it was.
Belong to us, you know.
First time stealing something. Is that... This must be a thing as well. It should be somewhere on this list, right? Is this not actually anything? We're source hunters. We should be able to have access to any of the resources we need. Or one, while we're on the job.
We're source hunters. We should be able to access any of the resources we need, or want, while we're on the job.
Ira is not here. I'm just gonna pick a dialogue. Or just a little bit.
Other people's possessions don't count as resources we can seize at our own discretion.
Oh. That was not the one I thought it was going to be.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
A little longer than I thought. Feeling a bit longer than I probably should have been.
I didn't realize what that thing was, but it's fine. It's not going to affect traits that much. So I do have some stuff. I'm going to give them to Bear Daughter to identify.
The thing is, as long as I have at least one in the sway that I need, it doesn't matter if I miss some.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't decay.
Also, you wouldn't happen to have like a basic axe, would you?
I have a shovel.
That's not going to help. Oh, also arrows. Let's hand that to Medora. So throwables, we can just
What
have
does that mean?
bouncing
Plus
around.
1 due to level difference. I don't remember what that means.
Extra AP. It costs more to use since we're only level 3. Okay. I have talked to the majority of the people in this building, so we should be good. We're good to the...
There is the axe that I just identified.
Yeah, but we might... we're gonna need weapons first. But I'll keep it in mind. Am I high enough in crafting already to be able to do these arrowheads? Oh my gosh, yes.
There's bracers that
Not
have
that one.
blacksmithing on them. There you go.
More arrows that I'm gonna give to Bear Daughter. Okay. Those are some decent things. Her bracers are 11. These are just 7 armor rating, which I'm assuming is kind of nonsensical at this point.
but I'm wearing 7. She's already got 7.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'll hand this to you. Which, are you doing all the selling, or am I doing all the selling?
I have 2 points in, well, I have 1 point in charisma.
It's bartering that.
I mean, bartering gives you better things, but charisma is also associated.
I have 1 in bartering.
So you'd probably be better. But we can talk to Cyseal real fast.
What? Oh, it's you. Come closer then. Closer. My ears aren't what they used to be. Nor my eyes, for that matter. Yes.
74.
Hello, Source Hunter. Our city welcomes you.
Why, and I am so welcomed.
My elf? What elf? Oh, myself. I am Cecil, Mayor of Cyseal, and husband.
Oh, did you ever get the
Cecilia.
You said you talked to Arhu. Did you get the controller and the book?
I did.
And the book?
Yeah, you want them?
Yeah. It's not gonna matter for a minute, but I would like them.
What? Oh, you mean Cyseal? Very difficult times indeed. As though the death of Jake, and by source magic no less, weren't
Do you need a
enough.
fuse?
We're
Here you
also
go.
facing all sorts
I'll
of
take a
brutish
fuse.
intruders. The undead have overrun all but one northern trade route, while the orcs are making a habit of savaging our beaches. That's not to mention that at the top of this whole caboodle, there's rumors of some new religious.
What is this key to? Tomb chest key. Do I need that?
Tendrils into the innocent, seven-fearing folks of Cyseal.
Tomb chest key.
While we're on the subject of troubles,
Because if I don't need it, I'm going to drop it on the
private
ground.
matter I'd like to bring to your attention. It involves a magic relic I rather foolishly sought. A weapon called the Staff of Pergamon.
Well, let's start with Jake's murder first.
Jake murdered? Oh yes, yes. Now I recall. Indeed, I could hardly.
I don't think I
believe it
need that
myself.
key anymore, so I'm going to drop it.
Counselor and I have certainly had our differences over the years, but old squabbles evaporate under such circumstances. Most of the townsfolk are certain Jake's wife Esmeralda is responsible. In fact, the Legion have taken her into protective custody to keep her safe from the mob.
We don't need the inert stones, do we?
Esmeralda for years.
No.
That business between her and the Duke of Ferrol was always a bit.
Their daughter also seems to be missing health, or she might have just gained health from wearing something.
Yeah.
Of violence. Still, one never knows for sure.
Tell me about this Duke of Ferrol.
An all right bloke, apart from all this Esmeralda nonsense. The whole town knows the only goal of his business trips to Cyseal is to spend a night or two at the King Crab Inn with Mrs. Counselor.
What is this, Staff of Pergamon?
What of what now? Oh, you're speaking gibberish. Ah, you mean the Staff of Pergamon. Yes, yes. I was expecting a shipment of weapons, and among the cargo was this very powerful, very rare staff. I managed to place the order through.
We also have the quest for the cat, so after you're done with that, I'll talk to them and you listen in.
Cecil proved an old fool, though. For the merchant slated to deliver it to me has just informed me that the damn thing has gone missing. I fear it may have fallen into the wrong hands, and I wonder if you could retrieve it for me.
Tell me about this merchant.
His name is Conrad, captain of the Tide Splitter, a merchant ship still docked in the Cyseal harbor. You can talk to him if you think it'd help, but I'd quite like to avoid getting the Legion involved, if you don't mind.
Yeah, well, what do you know about the staff itself?
The staff itself contains a shard of an ore, highly valued for its use in the weapons of war. I know use of the material to be forbidden, but I was desperate to do something to aid the townsfolk against the undead.
Okay, more about the undead.
What? The undead? Yes, for the past 2 years, those blasted skeletons have all but suffocated this city. With all but one trade route overrun, Cyseal's once torrential commerce has slowed to a pathetic trickle.
Can you tell me more about the Rivellon sect?
Well, I do believe that's something your parents ought to have discussed with you long ago, Source Hunter. But I suppose if you really don't know, I'd be remiss if I didn't at least explain the basics. Ah, you see, when a lady and a fellow find each other rather nice, well, rather more than nice, they occasionally
Well, they... Oh, this is nonsense. I'm the mayor for the seventh sake. I can't be bothered to chat all day about the birds and the bees when Cyseal's under siege by orcs, undead, and cultists.
I wanted to know about the cultists, sir. What about your library?
That depends. What kind of berries are you interested in?
Library.
Ah, the library. Yes, yes, you must have a visit. It's the gem of Cyseal. Would you like to have a look? I'll escort you upstairs myself.
Not yet.
Please yourself. Let me know if you change your mind. You won't regret it.
You have any work for a trio of sailors?
No. All my clothes are in fine condition, thanks. I've been going to the same tailor for years.
And what about the assignment that the Fabulous Five gave me?
Oh, yes, the Fabulous Five.
You heard that one
Aren't they
correctly.
simply fantastic. I'm sure they'll get the job done in no time, especially with your expert hand lent to their cause. That machine Ahu built is an abomination. It must be stopped at all costs. I bet the wizard himself could provide some advice regarding how to destroy it. He's the mad scientist who crafted it after all.
Okay. Good to talk to the cat now.
I knew that dark-dealing old man dabbled in source. To the gallows, I say.
The gallows? Well, I've heard of such a thing, but I've never seen one myself. I don't think I care to either. But where are my manners? I am Maxine, and you must be one of those hunters one hears so much about. Charmed, I'm sure.
How about Unsinkable Sam?
Oh, he's a darling old Tom, isn't he? Paws over tails in love with me, and who can blame him? The feeling's, well, it's rather mutual, actually. But that pet of a puss simply doesn't have a penny to his name.
Well, he's a cat.
At the risk of sounding as shallow as a spaniel, I can't but admit my love does not come unconditionally. What if we were to have kittens, he and I? They'd jolly well starve, wouldn't they? With an alley cat for a papa? Oh dear Sam, he's such a good old bean. But he does rather reside at the bottom of the scratching pole, doesn't he? And dear me, one must have at least a mite of standards.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm the mayor's cat, don't you know? Born and raised on velvets and viands of most exquisite varieties. Maxine rhymes with queen, after all, and dearest. That is hardly a coincidence.
Oh, okay.
But of course, darling. Be my guest.
I can ask her until you fear the undead.
Heavens forbid. No, fear is rather too strong a term there, hunter dearest. The predator's instinct is a trait we share, you and I. And though those rancid ramblers may not be quite as easy to put to the claw as mice are, I assure you, they are just as easily outwitted.
I guess.
Oh, this quaint little town is a tad too parochial for one of my more urbane tastes. But one has to make do, hasn't one? The fresh sea air does go to great lengths to invigorate one's spirit, that much I'll admit. And it is rather jolly to watch the ships sail in laden with all kinds of exotic wares, full of the little treats the mayor likes to spoil me with. Darling man, he dotes on me so.
Okay.
Alright, leave dialogue.
And then goes to lick her butt.
Now, apparently there's a key over there. Oh, you can see their things, but only if you're sneaking. That's fine. I'm not gonna grab it. But we can go upstairs, or we can go back to Unsinkable Sam.
I mean, we could do... I could run back to Unsinkable Sam.
Come now, Alistair. Surely you get
So there's the rub. I am but a stray, and she is the mayor's cat. Oh, I do understand her, I do. She wants a Tom of means, not privation. One who brings home the sardines and the occasional halibut. Would that I still had my collar. Such a marvel it was, as bejeweled as the night sky with precious stones, said to have once been worn by a far-off Maharaja's best hunting chief.
Maharaja?
Oh.
Like the king of all cats, I looked when I wore it. A gift bestowed upon me by a princess whom I had kept company during a long and perilous voyage. A precious band of gemstones, lost as I was tossed around by the waves like a ball in a game of catch. Among the waves it remains, I imagine. Worn perhaps by a crab who fancies himself a Caesar with it. If only I could be the Caesar again, and Maxine
I have no idea where the crab is. I do not remember.
You got such a way with words.
Okay.
You know, for a cat.
There's also somebody to talk to here regarding the sailors. I could have sworn there was somebody in town.
There was this in here.
There was a guy who was like looking for work.
Which of you is more deserving of life? Come, make your case.
Oh yeah, this was another one of the gems.
If one were to reduce the quantity of skull dust by a percentage of 2, perhaps the stability could be increased by as much as 3-fold.
Oh, a source hunter. Imagine that. Quite a bit more petite than the last of your kind I encountered, aren't you? Yes, by nearly 20 centimeters of tibia, as my memory serves. But no matter. Even if it couldn't spare its heartiest specimen, I'm sure the Order sent the individual with the next highest probability of success. Yeah?
What are you going on about?
Me? Why, I'm more than a little surprised you haven't heard of me. Perhaps I can jog your memory. It was I who cured the Duchess of Arata of her unslakable thirst. A simple pinch of Atropa belladonna in her morning tea. I who discovered that aging itself can be halted by a single application of Cicuta Douglasii on the tongue. Not to mention that it's been my guidance that has permitted my apprentice Evelyn to make quite a name for herself around Cyseal of late.
So your apprentice has enjoyed some success?
Yes. If that's how we're referring to the secretive use of a revolutionary healing method she refuses to share with her own master. She's in the other room as we speak. Perhaps you can prevail upon her to offer a demonstration.
Revolutionary healing method.
She's gotten hold of a stone, supposedly capable of fantastic feats of healing, but she won't let me take the briefest look at it. But she claims to have gotten the relic from a little northern town, Silverglen by name, and that an abbot there blessed it with the power to heal. Utter rubbish, I say. But with these blasted undead haunting the travel routes, I can hardly march up to Silverglen to learn the truth myself.
Let's discuss your apprentice, Evelyn.
Well, she
People are moaning in the other room.
and an
They're
exact
dying.
manner when it comes
Yeah, I had to
making
move my
difficult
camera
medical
outside the
decisions.
room because they were driving me insane.
I expect you'll be a very successful healer in her own right when the time comes. She is learning from the best, after all.
Got any work for a trio of sailors?
Sorry, but there isn't much work for sailors in a house of meds. Unless one of them happens to have a secret stash of healing stones.
Let me ask you about affairs around Cyseal.
Certainly, what would you like to know?
You know anything about Jake's murder?
The counselor. Terrible loss, that. Though we were hardly more than acquaintances, I knew him to be a devoted civil servant. From what I can tell, it seems to be a simple case of jealousy turned violent. The affairs of his wife, Esmeralda, were hardly a secret, you know.
What can you tell me about the plague of undead?
I've applied myself to that problem for 2 years and still haven't come a step closer to solving it. I declare it an act of the Almighty's, if I believed in such things. Some events, Source Hunter, can be neither controlled nor understood by mere men.
Healing stone. Interesting indeed.
Oh my god.
Sets me on
All right,
edge like
well.
inexplicable
Oh wait,
That relic of Evelyn's the so-called healing crystal. I've seen one like it before, and by the Patriarch's pockets. It's a relic of source. One look at that gem will be enough to convince me it's no force of good, but a bloodstone through and through.
Okay.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his
Give
very
him Medora's
existence?
penchant for spotting source in Cyseal's every harmless cranny. Such an accusation holds little weight.
What is this? Is this for...
This is for her achievement.
Does it matter what I say?
Just agree with me, I think.
Party tricks hardly make her worthy of such
Aye.
grave responsibilities.
Anybody? Neither of you cares to plead for his very
So,
existence?
I should say 2?
Yes.
So I'm the hunter who cried wolf, am I?
Yeah.
Well, I only call 'em as I see 'em. And whether or not you choose to benefit from my considerable experience is your own matter. But
Isn't
here
she
you
right in
be,
this
comrade.
instance, though?
It sounds an awful lot like Bloodstone to me. And if I'm right, I wouldn't trust Cyseal's so-called healers any more than I'd trust a pyromancer on a wooden boat.
Alright. Now for this nonsense.
Excuse me? This is a private sick room. Who in the name of the Seven do you think you are barging in here? Out, I say, right this instant.
Oh, tell me about yourself, Evelyn.
I'm sorry. It's this task. I'm just... Who am I to meddle with life and death this way? I'm an apprentice of the healing arts. Healing! But this decision feels like precisely the opposite. I have but one healing stone, you see, and 2 direly wounded men who need it. I've been racking my brain trying to decide on the best method to settle this grave
This is a
situation.
thing.
But perhaps it's better off in the hands of an esteemed source hunter.
Yeah, it was a which one
Evelyn
to
is the
pick.
cleric. Pragmatic versus romantic. I found it.
What would you like to know?
Tell me about Boris.
Which the romantic option is stupid.
The trade routes plagued by the undead.
Lucky Charm versus
A young
crafting.
man, but excellent in matters of business, before he fell victim to an orcish club in the north, that is. Thankfully for him, a cattle trader found him, nearly dead, but not quite so, and brought him here straight away.
What about Stephen?
Quite the venerable staple of Cyseal, Stephen, and recently blessed with his 3rd grandchild. He was leading a crew of builders when a stray beam struck him in the temple, and only a few days shy of his last day of work before retirement, no less. Nearly everyone in Cyseal is familiar with grinning Stephen, and, as you can imagine, he's quite dear to his family.
What about your healing stone?
Yes, a curious relic indeed. I got it from a kindly abbot, Loic by name,
Loic.
in the northern
What a
town
name.
of Silver Glen. He is of a certain faith, the Immaculates they call themselves, that espouses the belief that certain stones can heal wounded flesh. I myself was nothing if not skeptical of his claims, but something happened as he handed me the stone. A small cut on my finger instantly healed, leaving no trace of the wound. Needless to say, I was astounded. But it's strange. The stone is only good for a single use at a time before it reverts to a useless, inert state. It takes time to regain its magical properties, and I guard it cautiously.
I'm ready to make a decision.
You are? Ah, I thank you a million times for your help. Who have you decided should receive the healing stone?
Well, there is an obvious answer. I just don't know if it's the pragmatic answer.
Because I think it's the romantic one is to save the old man for some reason.
Okay. Well, Boris.
Boris's life has just begun. We can't cut it short now. He should receive the stone.
Tenderfoot so long.
Yeah, think of Stephen's wife, children, and grandchildren as the
That sounds
romantic
romantic,
one.
yeah.
But like, that's dumb. Like, I mean, it's not dumb. If you could save them both, you should. But like,
There's no way Boris should receive that stone over Stephen. Think of Stephen's wife, his children, his grandchildren.
Stephen's an old man. He has lived a long, full life.
Yeah,
Boris should
exactly.
have that same chance.
That makes me pragmatic, sure. Whatever.
oh, I guess this one.
Stephen's death will hurt
Rock.
far more lives than Boris's will. Let's minimize the heartbreak of this terrible situation and save Stephen.
Rock again.
Are you just gonna let me win this though?
Yeah, because the romantic option is stupid. Let the younger man die just because the older man has a family. Like,
No, we'll do it my
we'll
way.
do as I say.
Boris it is? Yes, I'll deliver the stone. I'm glad we'll get to save one man. My heart breaks for the other.
And then Starstone.
No, no, this is highly abnormal. What is this? This lightning.
Pleasure in bidding you farewell.
You've unlocked a new room in the homestead.
it's just so much that goes on in that.
Thank you eternally for your help. Though your reaction to the healing stone, I have no idea what to make of it.
I have no idea.
That strange reaction you caused. Blue lightning from a healing stone. I've never seen anything like it. And the stone looks different now, too. Like it's devoid of life. I begin to wonder if its magical properties survived your little reaction.
Well, you dropped it.
I'm feeling stronger already. 1,000 thanks to you, my hero.
He
I
has no
promise
money.
I won't waste the life you've given me.
Yeah.
What will you do with your renewed life?
What will I do? What won't I do? Seeing how short life can be, how easily it can be taken from you.
You were attacked by
I'll
orcs.
see it all, do it all, and after I've climbed every mountain in Rivalon and smooched every girl who'll have me, I'll devote myself to learning the magic that saved me. Everyone deserves to feel the thrill of a renewed life. I'll see you around then. I'm liable to spring out of this bed at any minute. Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Can't say I didn't want to live. Wanted it with every fiber of my heart. Not just for my own sake, but for my family, you know. Oh, my Matilda. What'll my sweet Matilda... Enjoy what remains of your life, will you?
You have the key to be able to open that door, or
I was gonna pick it. Where are my?
I'm pretty sure I picked it up, but I can't walk anywhere closer. Apparently,
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both
I
of
am
us.
stuck. I literally can't go over there. Move the washing tub. Thank you.
Sorry, friend. I wish there were enough stones for both of us.
Doctor skill book. You found a skill book. You can learn things. There's a key. Oh wait, we have a dialogue.
Mm-hmm. Another perfect heist. You sneak with the subtlety of a tried and true cat burglar.
Why, thanks. No, call me a thief.
You're calling me a thief, are you? A base and petty criminal. More the fool you if you think you're better
Is
than
this
me.
a trade or something?
I would imagine so, but I have no idea which one. Probably altruistic and egotistical.
I wish there were enough stones.
I was complimenting
Hold your horses, I was complimenting you. To remain undetected and strike without being perceived requires great skill, which you clearly have in abundance.
It's not a trait. It was pointless.
I feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell.
Secret trash key. Alright, well, everything we need. I'm just gonna leave now. Medora, if you could so kindly join
I
us.
feel no pleasure in bidding you farewell.
Thank you. The grave is one thing, I know that for a fact. Evelyn's out to get you. Why? Why wouldn't you imagine so? Save it here. The grave is heartless and compassionate. Heartless, backstabbing crit, compassionate's crit. Chance. So compassionate.
That's the lady that's the narrator for BG3.
I didn't hear it.
So what is it?
Compassionate, 3% crit chance. Heartless, 20% crit when backstabbing.
Okay, so compassionate.
No, that would be an insult to the dead.
And a disgrace to whomever is maintaining this gravesite, too.
You step away from the grave.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I did.
I need a moment to reflect.
I don't think this matters either.
There's an old saying among the elders at Academy South. A source hunter without compassion is as a river without water.
With each such display of empathy, I find myself drawn closer and closer to your kind soul.
Alright.
You think the well was something? No.
No,
The well,
it's
you just combine.
for water thing. There's the head over here.
I don't remember how to do this though.
I vaguely remember, and let's see if I remember correctly.
Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end. I doubt I have to tell you that I am the amazing singing Stefan, the only sentient severed head in Cyseal. My audience sings my praises from hill and dale. Psst, you're a source hunter, aren't you? Oh, bless the seven. Look, you've got to help me. I've been kidnapped.
You've been
Pleasure to meet
kidnapped?
you. Now, please, Stefan has many fans to meet today. Psst, now help me. Take me to Reginald's cellar. There I will reveal everything.
You there! Take a seat.
Yeah, I think
Prepare
we
to
need
laugh
one of
your
us
head
needs to
off.
distract by
Cry
going
your
up
eyes
here
out
to this
and teeter
stage.
on the edge
I think
of
we
your
need to go to the
seat with
library.
an original tale from Stefan, the talking severed head. That's right, a talking head. And he doesn't just talk. He'll weave you a yarn so fantastic, you'll be begging to hear just one more, and just one more. It's quite a story how I found him, too.
Well, let's hear it.
I obtained this curio by some rather sensational means. You see, I was diving in search of a rare medicinal sea herb. I volunteer at the local children's apothecary on weekends, in the shallows around Cyseal's own Black Cove, when I spotted something amazing. The chest belonging to the fabled Captain Pontius.
Captain Pontius.
Though the chest was stuck fast, I summoned a swell of great strength and prized it free from the ancient rock. I had the treasure of a lifetime in my very hands, but then, slurp, gulp, I was swallowed by an ornery kraken that seemed to appear from nowhere. In the hubbub, I lost hold of my prize and watched it sink to the bottom of the beast's cavernous belly. Still, I feared only for a moment that all was futile. Before my mind's eye swam the faces of the many war widows and necrotic orphans who would be lost without my charitable support. I knew I had to live. Grabbing fast to the hilt of a cutlass that floated by at just that moment, I summoned all my strength to slash a great gash in the creature's gut. Freeing myself from my would-be tomb, I swam as quickly as I could, first to the surface and then to the shore. It was there, along the rocky beach, that I tripped over this talking head. Strange, isn't it?
Okay. I know you have to do a show at the other side.
Yeah.
I think you need to go to the library to get material.
Yeah, I think you need a book. Actually, do you need the book if you just know the right answers?
Maybe?
Katerina's Fair, a veritable summer home for troubled minds.
Won't you take a seat and let our esteemed entertainers whisk you off to a better place? Well, I'm Katerina the Fair, fairest first lady of the fair, of course. I do love making the acquaintance of my patrons, and who knows which of them might become one of my performers. I've an open stage in want of talent, and I've often found the best young performers among the rank and file of the audience.
An open stage, you say?
The theatre's fever has overcome you, has it? Marvelous! I do so love a fresh green talent ready to bloom. But I support players, not writers, you see. If you want to perform here, you'll have to find tried and true material. Check the library and
That's
see
where it
if
says,
any of
okay.
the classics there interest you. I'd love to see a Source Hunters take on one of the old standards.
Okay, so we are gonna go to library.
Come on! Come all! Can't you hear the stage calling you?
Now, where is the library?
It was the upstairs of the mayor's place,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
that's right. Oh, there was also a book. Nobody has marksman, do they?
I think Bear does.
Okay, well, she can have that. Oh, also that needs to be identified.
Can she learn this one? I can't remember.
There's no memory in this one, so as long as you have the skill, you should be able to learn it, no problem.
Because there was like, you can only have 3 novice situation.
At the beginning, that's no longer the case. As soon as you buy a book, as long as you have the level to be able to cast it, you totally can put it on.
Well, it says allows you to learn and use 3 novice. Allows you to learn and use 6 novice if she put another point in. So at level 2, allows you to learn and use 5 novice, 2 adept.
Oh. Okay. It's locked into the skill, not the memory slot.
Because 2 is how you can have as many as you want.
Yeah. So she can't use it right now?
I think she can, because she can learn.
Does she have
5
one
and
point
2.
in marksman?
She's 2 points.
Okay, then she can learn it, which means she has a heal button as well. Also a wand for you. Well, eventually, I guess. Alright, upstairs. John.
Plus 2 due to level difference, jeez.
What? What is this? Who are you to interrupt my musings? By Naga the Protector, they have the manners of boors, these
Where
boatmen
is,
of Cyseal. Oh, but perhaps I
the
spoke too
durability?
soon.
There it is.
Perhaps I was mistaken, for you hardly resemble the local fisher folk, which, incidentally, is a compliment of copious dimensions indeed.
Victoria's just walking in a screen.
Source hunter, that is what you are.
You know,
Yes,
for
a
an
stalker
orc
of
that was
sorcery,
raised here,
a chaser of charms pernicious.
he sure
Truth, I
wearing.
cannot go so far as to say it is
Nothing.
a pleasure to make your acquaintance, for
I
I
also
take no pleasure in the
swear that that is her nipple right
just
there.
be to our
Like,
mutual advantage to join forces nonetheless.
it's also really funny that the orc body is that detailed when ours are not.
I need
The knight
something more
in
advanced.
armor.
The
Princess
pseudo-monarchia
Buttercup,
Demo.
in the name of Amun-Hor, I bid thee Tujda Geta Hal be welcome, human. My library is yours, as I hope your friendship is mine.
Who are you?
I am Victoria, daughter of Mayor Cecil. Oh, I know what you're thinking. The likeness isn't exactly striking.
Also,
is
the
it?
orcs having tails
When I was
is
very
just
young, you see,
weird.
I must have been cast out by my tribe, for I was found in a wicker basket floating past Cyseal toward the sea. The fisherman who found me would have drowned me on the spot, for I am an orc after all. But praise be Amon Hor, dear Cecil was among the gathered crowd, and he took pity on the exiled infant that chance had put in his way. He raised me like I was his own, this kindest of souls, taught me the language of men, their customs and their letters. Thus, I became the city's librarian, a position I uphold with no small diligence and pride.
Yeah, I take books from the library.
Indeed you may. The wisdom I here hoard is yours to peruse and even take with you. All I can ask is that you return the books you borrow so that others may enjoy them too.
And now you're legally allowed to take everything.
What nonsense. The Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. And a first edition too. Most promising.
Not from the desks, though.
Yeah.
The seven
The knight
grant
in see-through
abundance.
armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentiken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things
know it by
naughty,
heart.
hasn't she?
Fun with fluids. I don't know which one. Cracking up a crowd. It's right there.
Lucky find.
No, this isn't the grimoire I'm looking for.
Right.
Is there no new book to be discovered in this library?
The knight in see-through armor, Princess Buttercup with the blushing bottom, Stentiken. Esmeralda does have a propensity for all things naughty, hasn't she?
Sadakandras. Ugh, what nonsense.
All right, and cracking up a crowd.
Pseudomonarchia Daemonum.
Much like making love, comedy requires equal parts passion and delivery. Fever for the stage is not enough. No, no. The truly successful comedian will study the details of the craft through countless long, lonely nights in preparation for his rendezvous with the audience. Compiled within this volume are some of Rizlan's funniest funnies, enough to make a granite statue grin.
The Encyclopedia Daemonium.
Can you, like, not talk in my ear? Going downstairs. During a Dwarven funeral, the bearers of the casket accidentally bump into a wall and hear a faint moan. They open the casket and find that the Dwarven woman inside is actually alive. The entire funeral party rejoices, and a joyful tear springs into her husband's eye. The Dwarven lady lives for 10 more years and then dies. There is another funeral for her. At the end of the casket, the bearers carry out the casket. As they're walking out, the husband cries out, "Watch out for the wall!" An elf and an orc show up in the Hall of Echoes at the same time. The orc says he froze to death. The orc says he died of a heart attack. "How did that happen?" asked the orc. The elf replied, "Well, I came home and thought I heard my wife in bed with somebody else. So when I searched the house, I couldn't find anyone. I was so stricken with remorse for wrongly accusing my wife of infidelity, I had a heart attack and died on the spot." "Geez," said the orc, "if you'd opened the icebox, we'd both be alive right now." Every 10 years, the elven wood priests in the high monastery are allowed to break their vow of silence to speak 2 words. 10 years go by, and it's the priest's first chance. He thinks for a second before saying "food bad." 10 years later, he says "bed hard." It's the first big day a decade later. He gives the head priest a long stare and says, "I quit." "I'm not surprised," the elven high priest says. "You've been complaining ever since you got here." None of those are funny.
I think the funniest one, though, is the elf and the orc one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let us go to Katarina.
Performers, showmen, show all of them. Cyseal, what you're made of.
I should be able to do this real fast.
Enjoying the fair right away, my dear, just as fast as your boots can carry you. You found something decent to perform, I trust, and you've gathered enough actors to do it justice? Speak to Master Chaucer if you're ready for your debut. He alone can adequately prepare you for the stage.
Okay.
I need to adjust my
Chaucer.
settings real fast because everything is just way too loud.
Supposed to be.
Where can I... Tell me about yourself.
Oh,
would have been one of the greats. But
One of the
here
greats,
I
he says.
am gathering peasants to watch peasants perform broadside pageants for
Have you been drinking, sir? Oh my god, he's got an augmenter. Kinda want that. We're gonna keep the blank book. Those are worth way too much. I don't think they need the inert stone. Okay. Here, I'll just give him some money. That'd be fine. I'll take the augmenter. You got a pretty bad case of the hiccups there.
No, really? I hadn't noticed. If not for this ridiculous condition, you'd know me as the king's favorite thespian.
I'd like to perform a show.
Katarina's given the go-ahead, has she? Oh, very well. Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll show you to your places and gather you whatever crowd of drunken yokels can be prevailed upon to watch you flail about on stage.
I'm ready to begin.
Ready for your trial by fire, you mean? There's no more savage foe than an audience, my dear. But I'm sure you'll do just fine.
Do a one-man show.
You're not planning on playing to an empty audience, are you? Wait until I've gathered some victims to witness the spectacle, and then you can begin. Any last words?
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated.
I don't know if there's like a timing that you need to...
I think that is Audrey Taylor. Is that what her name was? Audrey Taylor? No. Lindsay Taylor. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Hold on. BG3 Malady. Don't do that. DOS2VA. Amelia Tyler.
Because I was going to say, like, it's not BG3 Malady. It's Malady or narrator from...
Okay. An elf and an orc.
The crowd breaks into an approving chuckle. Continue, by all means.
How did that happen, says the orc.
Eager to hear more, the crowd leans forward with great interest.
I came home and thought my wife was with another person.
She must have heard this one before. The crowd's curiosity is piqued. Oh, do go on before they explode.
Oh,
that's it, Source Hunter. You've got this joyful crowd right where you want them.
The people are not leaving
take them
over
on
here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I hope there's an encore.
Oh, I hope there's an encore.
They like you. They really, really like you. Well done, Source Hunter.
'Cause I don't understand. The people didn't leave. There were some that did.
Enjoying the fair.
How do I get the rest of them to leave?
You there! Sit! Stay a while! Right in front. I'll excite you. I'll delight you. I'll be...
Do you just need to do it again?
A familiar fate. Don't pity me.
Because like when I do this, I usually just like wait at the start before starting to tell the jokes.
Maybe I didn't wait long enough.
Far and wide just to witness my amazing act. When Reginald came, he brought some fantastic prop with him. Now, have you seen it? A talking head. Now, I never expected a silly gimmick like that to be my main competition. It seems even my usually choosy audience has been taken in by that hack's little gizmo. I'm a man of skill, sleight of hand, feats of wit, and pure entertainment. This curio is ruining what used to be an art. And even when there's no crowd to speak of, old Reggie still has at least one fan calling bravo and hee-haw. Sure as the sun sets, that one devotee attracts 5 more, and those 5 more all curious about the commotion. I don't know how he inspires such loyalty with less talent contained between his hat and his boots than I've in my crusty hang.
I think there's a Gawker, right? Is it Gallagher?
Mm-hmm. Can you not just reactivate?
What are you looking at me for? There's a great show going on right in front of you. And look, there stands the world famous
Yeah, he's got a name
Reginald
versus the rest of them.
Entertainer. Better check it out if you don't want to miss the time of your life. Oh, I'm nothing but your average man taking in the best show I've ever seen. I'm amazed and astounded that for a meager gold coin or 2, I can take in this first-rate entertainment all day long.
Same show all day? That seems a bit much.
Well, I've stumbled into quite the fine gig. I just let my appreciation for Reggie's work be known, and he slips me a few gold coins in return. My voice happens to carry pretty far. Cyseal hears me. Cyseal wants to see what the fuss is all about. And let me tell you, this amazing show just can't be beat.
My crowd's a little lackluster. Mind working your magic for my show?
Well, drawing a crowd's what I do best, and I'd be glad to do it for your little show. 100 gold up front, and yours will be the hottest ticket in Cyseal.
100? That's insane.
That he ordered a contest.
I already have 1,200, but like, why? Why is it 100 gold? That seems insane.
I think a king. The great Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known Sigurd himself, that the king had a great thirst for colour. So ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Sure.
98, 99, 100. Looks like all's in order, Chief. So, ready for a bigger crowd than you can shake a stick at? Stand back and watch this.
Sigurd himself, that the king had a great...
Performers, showmen, show all of them.
Alright.
What
Now for
is
you.
it this time? Katarina's given the go-ahead. Tell me when you're ready to begin, and I'll show you to... not planning...
You hear distant mutterings of curiosity as a small crowd shuffles toward your stage. A few moments longer, and everyone will be seated.
There we go. Everybody's leaving now.
So I just needed to pay Gallagher money.
I don't remember ever doing that, though. How far away do the people need before I can take him?
Alright.
When did you say this was supposed to start again?
The stage is yours.
Oh, come on, we haven't got all day.
Good show.
We're just gonna do the elfin orc thing again.
Breaks into an approving chuckle. Continue, by all means. Eager to hear more, the crowd leans forward with great interest. When the crowd's curiosity is piqued, oh, do go on before they explode.
Marvelous.
That's it, Source Hunter. You've got this joyful crowd right where you want them. Now, they like you. They really, really like you.
What is it this time? Well, I must say, that was, well...
You could totally sell the talking head.
You could sell him?
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Okay, he needs to head to this basement back over here near where the grave was. Medora, please
Basement back where the grave was.
walk over here. Apparently it separated my characters, and I don't know why. relink. Thank you. Alright, they need to go into this basement. Yeah. Reginald's cellar, where he's got fake daggers and fake arrows and Reginald's diary.
Striking it rich!
Drop the head on the floor, I think.
Just drop them on the floor?
Yeah. Just throw them out of your inventory. There we go.
Little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally speak freely.
So who the heck are you?
We begin. My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the famed Pontius Pirate. I once dared to defy him and he savagely beheaded me for the attempt. Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. A wandering sorcerer, mad as the day is long, found my severed head on the beach and resurrected me. I spent months in his company listening to him blather on about his every inane opinion. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my head into the sea. Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been entertaining slack-jawed imbeciles at the Cyseal fair. All I know is I just can't take you anymore.
So you want to be reunited with your body?
More than anything. But the chances are so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead cronies. My poor lost body is among them, sightless and silent in their vile company. For all I know, they're using it as a coat rack. Traveller, if there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with myself, you'd be doing me the only kindness I'd have received in as long as my poor memory serves.
What are we going to do about Reginald?
That charlatan doesn't have a lick of his own talent. So he begs, borrows and beats it from those of us with a real vision for the stage. What I wouldn't give to give old Reggie a swift kick in the jugglers. Oh, to have legs again.
All right.
It won't be the worst indignation I've suffered.
I mean, his body is like way back in the pirate ship that is overrun with zombies.
Overrun with undead and zombies and such, and this goes to Evelyn's house. It's locked.
Why can't I pick it?
It's level 4.
Oh.
Appears to be locked.
That one's level 5. I know there's a way to get the key to go into her house, because, man, level 4 is kind of hard to come by. What's this one? General store, closed indefinitely. Squatters, keep out. Level 1 lock? Do you have level 1 lock picking?
Yeah, I put 1 in. Well, that reset the lockpick.
My apologies. This place doesn't blow up, does it?
No, I don't think so.
You can also talk to the rat that's running around.
I could. Does he have anything interesting to say?
Probably not, but you could talk to him anyway. Divine Light skill book. That's a man-at-arms skill. I could learn. Wow. How does she have so many things if she's only man-at-arms level 1? She's not. She's level 2. Why did it say 1? That was weird. Yeah, she's got that depth skill. She doesn't have...
Down here blows up. And I don't remember how to do this. I picked up a ring, didn't I? Where did it go?
I want the Divine Light skill then. Put it on my bar. You've learned a skill. Press K to activate it and such. Iron ore? A hammer? I wanted an axe. Oh, we never read Reginald's diary. Should have done that. Fortunate day. A trip down to the beaches of the Black Cove It yielded a wonderful treasure, a talking head. Katarina says it's the stuff of Source, but how could such a silly gag be the product of dark magic? It insists its name is Nick, but I think I'll call it Stefan.
He says his name is Nick.
Now there's a name with flair of the showman about it. Wouldn't luck have it the curio knows a story or two. And what a voice. My show will be the most profitable at the fair. I fairly bulge with joy when I think of the sad sack look on Cedric's face. Alright, and then the journal I just picked up. It seems to be weather-worn. Its spine cracks as you open the yellowed page. 3 rubric. They heave themselves across the tunnel like great slimy rats. Soon enough, I'll hear them tapping, banging at my cellar door. To think that the smithy of Cyseal would close for this. These doors will have remained open through a sleet and shine for 100 years, shut for a passel of living bones the next day. Today, the last fires will burn in my forge. I've crafted traps, many of them. The undead don't like fire, or so I've heard. Or they'll get a mouthful of it, and they dare crawl towards the cellar. I only hope that no one innocent enters the cellar before the traps are sprung. Alas, it is a chance I must take. Also lock level 1. Also, how are your perception skills?
Not right.
We might have a problem.
She has 6.
I have 5.
I also have 5.
So this is potentially problematic.
Here, before we go in, let me, disconnect. She has a greater chance of actually perceiving. Well, I can see that, even though she hasn't pointed it out.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to actually play that out loud. Why is it still playing out loud? I clicked mute.
Well, she accidentally stepped on this thing.
That's not what I was looking for either, anyway.
The thing is, she can't disarm it, so...
There's a key passed by. Maybe that unlocks that door? Does that lever turn things off? Or on? It stopped it. Okay.
I can't, you said this is the, we have a key to this? Oh.
Okay, but that does turn it back on. So this should turn it back off. Stop it.
Okay, but like... Oh. Sorry. Trying to get into this door.
Yeah, there's no way to really get in there without it apparently going off. I know that things blow up in this room as well. Dora, please don't click on that. Yeah, thank you.
Requires strength 6, so that's probably for her.
I have a strength 8.
Oh, I put it in hers.
What needs it? Oh, the lever? Ah, shit. Stop, don't. Don't do whatever you're doing.
But I put the chest in Medora's.
Oh, wow. That's pretty big. 50 armor. This one's 24 armor. +1 initiative. I don't know what you're wearing.
She's got 28. I've got 36.
Okay, so then no need to bother. How to cross this room without blowing up?
Be a good question. I'll just stand at the lever and turn it off when you activate it.
Well, you said the lever required strength 8?
No.
Or that was the chest
That
piece?
was the chest piece.
Do you have any way
It
to
was
cause
also
rain? Because it apparently is perpetual fire over here.
Rain? No. Nope, no rain. Because we didn't have money for any skill books.
Well, we do now. I'm pretty certain that needs identified. Yep. Whoops, I gave it to Medora. There.
$44. Yeah, that's good for her.
I have a single water balloon. Oh, it just faded. Okay. Well, here. Just to make sure that this doesn't blow up again. I'm gonna toss that there. Cool. Now, there might be a thing right at the door. I don't know. There is a hatch. There is a thing that it turned on. Which means it's probably going to blow up again when I walk over here. But at least I can get into the room. Alright, my characters have made it through.
Probably. Do we all have to go?
What's down here?
Oh, yeah. Actually, are we able to do that yet?
Skeletal Scorcher, level 2. If I examine him, he's got 111 hit points.
Okay, that's tedium.
Oh, he did summon guys. Okay, well, that is going to be a problem.
Oh, apparently sneaking into battle doesn't actually work in this.
Nice. Alright, what does this do? Why does it cost 4 to swing? Oh wow, her weapon is truly that heavy. Okay, well. Actual combat.
What do you mean actual combat?
Actual combat. This is the first combat we've had this session.
Oh.
Alright. Well, they're all knocked down, so have at ye.
Too far. Well, because now we're in stealth, I have no AP to do anything. So unfucking stealth. Oh wait, it doesn't cost anything to unstealth?
No, just to go into stealth, which I think it costs 4. No, 5.
to move like nowhere on 1 AP.
Nice. Well, that one's almost dead already. God, I can't examine things when it's not my turn. Ah! Pain. I think Wolker's somewhere down here, too.
Yeah.
There's also a bombardier. Which is, like, that way. Alright, now that I have AP... Kill that guy. Now walk forward and kill that guy.
Quick, before he gets a turn.
Wow, I'm not going to get anywhere close. This is 1 AP, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Ridiculously expensive to walk anywhere.
Especially because I'm wearing heavy armor, which means my movement is ridiculously low. I need to increase my speed, I guess. I'm going to save the AP. Let him take a turn. Sure, whatever. That did half my health.
Yeah, that's why I said before he gets his turn, try to kill him.
Stab. Why did he heal? Why did he heal? Okay, well. I was not far enough for attack of opportunity, but fine, sure, whatever. The undead swordsman is stunned, so it's really just the Scorcher that we need to deal with.
Why is that 7 to shoot?
Probably to walk and then shoot.
No.
Is her crossbow
Cost
too
7.
powerful?
Oh my god.
Because it's like level 4? It's extra AP? Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Alright.
Poison 100%. And you're too far. That costs 3, so I can walk 3, which is not gonna be far enough.
Alright, he's no longer stunned. But he's frozen. Thank you. Apparently that doesn't end burning in this one.
No.
I'm not going to walk in the fire, so... Fire's not fading. Well, fine. Stab him.
Come on.
Expire soon.
Oh.
Seriously?
I didn't even have time to react.
Oh my god.
First resurrection scroll gone.
What are your constitution scores, by the way?
I have 8. She has 7.
1 point, and because I have 6, but apparently that means 50 hit points difference? Because you have 176. Oh, you said you have 8. Well, but still. She has 175, and you said she has a 7? What else determines health?
She's got a 7. She is getting 16 from the chess piece.
Oh. Okay. Why is that fire not fading? There's a bow in the middle of the fire that I would like to pick up. Eventually.
Come on. We need to go back to grab Rain. Can I teleport from here? Because I can come to your pyramid, right?
I don't have a pyramid.
I have the pyramid, so if I give it to you... No, that wouldn't work. What is the point of the pyramid if you only have one?
Arhu will speak to you and give you the red pyramid.
Yeah, but like, what is the point to only having one? What does the pyramid do for me with one? If I drop it on the ground, can I come back to it?
Oh, okay. If you use the pyramid, it'll take you to the blue one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Of like, what is the point of
Oh, the fire's gone.
only having one?
Well, because you had to find it in town. He would have told you if he had gone through his dialogue. I had to look it up because I did not remember.
Yeah. What if I just hit it right now and just go to where it is?
You can.
That's right.
Also, this is the mayor's wife, right?
Yeah.
So, Cyseal married Cecilia?
Yep.
Okay.
Her reason is 7? Why did I pick reason? I should have picked anything that I was better at. Yeah, because, like, I hate doing the rock, paper, scissors against the NPCs because they just always know what you're about to pick.
I can't actually see it, so.
A magical pyramid, eh? Frivolous and lecherous magic, more like. Leave my house.
Can you pick up the pyramid now and, like, throw it to me?
Can I throw it to you?
I can give stuff to Bear Daughter. Yep,
Okay.
I have the pyramid now. You have received a teleport pyramid. They are linked to each other.
Trying to leave your bathroom, lady. Clicked on the wrong door. Sorry.
Squeak. Here's Wolgraff, the bottom of the
Do
well.
I have room for... Yeah, because I can have 3 of both arrow and... Rain. And... God, I
Rain
forgot-
also puts out fuses, right?
Yeah.
That would actually be extremely helpful here in
I
a brief second.
God, the fact that they don't have pictures associated with the books is making this very difficult for me. Okay, so I have
You see a
2,
shady-looking figure fishing
right?
coins of gold out of the muddy water.
Actually
that
tell
falls
what my
beneath the
ability is
railroad
because it
ahead.
won't show me. I have,
His movements
I
are
think
quick
that's
and
Blitz,
nervous,
and
but nevertheless,
the wand is
he
giving
seems
me
to enjoy
head vice,
stuffing what
so I can
cash he
actually have
find
2
into the belly
arrow
pockets of his shabby garb.
and
So absorbed is he in his
right
coin
because
that at first he doesn't notice
what
your
is
presence.
bitter cold?
Suddenly, though, he pauses, looks up, and quick as a cat its talons, readies 2 daggers.
Oh, there. We didn't mean to any harm.
I
What are you
think
doing,
that's
guys?
freezing
tone of
touch.
voice
I
has immediate
think.
effect.
You
The
already
man
know this
quickly
skill.
relaxes
Yes.
his aggressive
Okay,
stance,
so
sheathes his weapons, and pulls a quill and a scrap of parchment out of one of his pockets. Dexterously,
And then
he writes down a couple of
Thunder
phrases,
Jump I
then
already
holds it out
have.
for you to read. Mute, can't speak. You look professional. You the source hunter the wizard asked for?
Yep.
Excitedly, the man turns over the scrap and pens a few more lines. Name's Wolgraff. I admire you. No hero like source hunter. Cyseal, dead end. Please let me join you.
I could really use that.
I can't have you at the current time, Woolgrove, but I can go up this. Oh, this is outside of town. That's right. That's problematic.
Is there stuff from that that I can sell?
Oh, yeah. That can be sold. Need to keep that. Don't think I need that anymore. Reginald's diary. How to use the pyramids, a second one, apparently.
A bunch of stuff that you're sending to me isn't actually showing up for me to sell.
Don't need that. Don't need that. Need that. Your hammer.
Actually, I could put those bracers on, though.
Oh, I didn't realize you didn't have bracers. My bad.
I do, but the ones I'm wearing are only 7.
Okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. What's her Zweihander? Okay, so next level, or level 6. Wow. I'll probably keep that for a hot minute, though.
Yeah, but she comes with very high-powered things, which is weird.
Mm-hmm. They're not going to need that anymore, either. Don't think I need that either. I'll keep the rest, just in case. And then throw a bunch of things into Medora's inventory that we need for crafting eventually. White fabric dye? I have no idea what this is used for, but I'm going to send it to you.
I don't know. I'll sell it.
Oh, you can also have Nick's head. Bear Daughter already has an identifying glass, so those are extra.
I think that's good. I think, yeah.
Pyramid can go in there.
Okay, and then I can learn that and learn that.
Fantastic. Fantastico. Alright. Now, I could start walking towards...
I also,
Kamikaze
because
skeleton.
she didn't have enough money for selling all that stuff, I also bought myself things to wear.
That's fair. I'm really gonna need hit points very quickly, though. Well, the faster we can get to level 4... There's the mages. Improved initiative aura. What the frick? Initiative plus 10? What the frick?
Okay.
If you're ready to come back down here.
I mean, I can learn one more arrow skill.
Do you need money?
No, because I had a ton of money from the things that I sold to her. Do I want teleportation or do I want head vice? Because oh no, that says requires level 6. Head vice requires level 6? What?
Yeah, so it costs extra AP to cast at the current moment.
I also have a point in Pyro. What does she have? She has 2 in Marksman. Who's the Marksman person?
The Fletcher that's in town. It's also in that same area with the Enchantress.
Just because we're at the point where we kind of need to start gearing up, otherwise things are going to get way too difficult. You know what I mean?
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Cyseal's ever seen. Get it while it's fresh. This batch is only hours from the sea. Red and orange.
Oh, that book is so expensive.
The finest veggies Cyseal's ever seen. Fresh haddock.
What is this one? Is that not first aid? Did she not?
She got Doctor.
Doctor. Doctor does what?
I don't know. Skills. Doctor. Cures weak, blind, muted, and infected. Grants 1 bodybuilding for 2 turns. It's not actually a heal.
Ah.
Apparently.
This book is so expensive. It's $9.15 for the other skill that I wanted to give her.
Red and orange, yellow and green, the finest veggies Cyseal's ever seen. Heavenly herring, delicious dogfish. Yours for a
Okay.
scrap.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We can come back to the bottom. Because the other way in is the well. Which I think it was here. Well, 2 skellies. Gonna go ahead and mark that there. North Gate.
This ability would be really great on her. She has 2, so she can have 5. Oh, she has 4. Does it say? This says expert, which means she can't actually even learn it yet.
Mm-hmm.
First aid also says expert.
She only has Man-at-Arms, which at level 2, 5 novice, 2 adept. So she can get a second adept if we can even purchase such a thing right now. Aureus, you have the Man-at-Arms books.
You, again. Do feel free to depart from Cyseal at your earliest convenience.
Which Bear should also put
Barbed wire requires a shield, which she'll
skills in
never
something
use. This
else.
requires level 6.
Is there something else that could
Already
be
know the
paired with her
whirlwind,
range?
level 6. Okay, so not really anything that she can do right now. So let me head back to Northgate so I can go to the witchcraft girl who is inside the inn. So I can get a couple skills. Really hoping that I can just get Summon Undead Warrior, because that would be really nice right now. Does this require a level? Nope. Level 2. Witchcraft level 2, which I don't have. So it'll be more expensive.
Who
but
has witchcraft?
I do.
No, I meant the person that sells it.
Sharif.
Gratifying.
Okay.
There's no need to worry, Source Hunter dearest.
Because
You'll find
Bear
no
should put
sorcery
a
here,
point in something
only
else. I'm
honest to
thinking,
God's witchcraft.
do the scoundrel stuff have any ranged applications? Ranged skills?
Does Scoundrel?
Yeah. The books that is right above the witchcraft?
I'm looking them up. Hold on. There's Adrenaline. Gain 50% of your turn points now, but lose 75% on your next turn. Fast Track, give you haste for 2 turns. Lacerate, Precise Incision, Trip, Venomous Strike, Walk in Shadows, Winged Feet. Lacerate requires a dagger. Precise Incision also requires a dagger. Trip does not. 3-meter range, knocks down for 2 turns. But doesn't need a dagger. Venomous Strike requires a dagger. Walk in Shadows, turn invisible for 5 turns. And Winged Feet, which you ignore surfaces for 5 turns. That's all the novice scoundrel skills.
What about witchcraft stuff?
Decaying Touch, Lower Resistance, Malediction, Oath of Desecration, Summon Undead Warrior, and Vampire Touch. Decaying Touch is the same as it is in 2. They can't be healed by potions or magic. They will be damaged instead for 2 turns. Lower Resistance lowers elemental resistance of all enemies for 2 turns. 8-meter emanation.
Yeah.
Malediction sets Cursed and Weakened for 3 turns. Cursed lowers their chance to hit by 30%. Weakened lowers their damage by 50%.
Yeah, I'm looking for things that could pair with marksman.
Oath of Desecration increases your damage by 40% for 2 turns. Summon Undead Warrior is you summon a guy. And then Vampire Touch, which is heal yourself for a little bit.
I also just realized I was looking at the wrong thing. The Splintered Arrow is novice, not master. Which... Come on. Let me see. It's just really expensive for some reason. The Splintered Arrow is $9.15. But it is something that she can learn.
Wow, she doesn't have the skeleton book. That's annoying. But I can get Malediction.
Is there another tab that I can see how much she can learn?
Okay. I'm just gonna buy the one book, and I'll be good.
2 adept. The 2 adept that she has are not great.
Yours for a scrap of gold each. No better solution to the zombie problem than a set of silver arrows.
Not in the mood for cheese. Dead skimps is more holes than
Also, I really wish the bar was bigger. Is there a mod that we can put on that makes this bar bigger?
Not that I saw. There's very limited mods for this one.
Because holy crap.
Okay. Well, let's see what other things we can do around town to get more experience. Because as soon as we get to level 4, I think I'll be happier.
Which, do you have money on you?
I do. Do you need money?
Who has the pyro stuff? I was gonna see.
Is it not Arhu?
Is it Arhu? I couldn't remember. But I was gonna see, if we could afford, because I have a point in pyro, but I don't really have any more money.
I have 1,700.
I don't want to use all the money because you guys need skills, you know? But I also need skills.
Here, I'm gonna talk to the mortician in the meantime. In case of disposal or preservation of imp corpses is left to the discretion of their masters. Typically, imps are simply burned with the evening's refuse or buried alongside the dead pets of the masters they served. In rare cases, especially obedient or well-loved imps will be given the traditional death rites according to the imp's master race. In the case of embalming, imps pose no special problem. In fact, they require rather less formaldehyde than a typical man, elf, or dwarf. Furthermore, I find it impossible that anyone but Mayor Cyseal, Captain Oris, Evelyn, or Esmeralda would have been able to have access to the body without my noticing. A corpse can't just vanish into thin air, and even if it could, it's not as though a strong wind could blow a sack of gold onto the empty slab. No, one of them must have been involved, but as long as no one goes digging up Jake's coffin, I don't see how the crime could even be traced back to me.
The mortician has reason to suspect Mayor Cecil, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, and Esmeralda of something.
Hey.
Oh, that pissed him off. Oh no.
That is 500.
I wanted to close the door.
Yeah, I need, like...
That's spending AP? Wow. Okay. I'm going to need a reload.
How far reload?
I think just before I walked in this room, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
I need,
Like
360 gold.
Cecil, Captain Aureus, Evelyn, and Esmeralda of something.
I know I remember needing 9-inch nails for something.
Gold.
Okay.
So, what's the bad news? More orcs rampaging through the docks? Or have those infernal statues sent another soul flying to his death?
Tell me about yourself.
This here's my family business. Yes, there's been a Roberts escorting stiffs into the next life since the foundation of Cyseal itself. They don't write epics about morticians, but I'm proud of my work nonetheless.
What can you tell me about Jake's murder?
Sad story, that. Though if I'm speaking plainly, the sentimental aspect of it all doesn't make much of an impression on an undertaker. Especially not these days, with so many laid low by the orcs and such like. I just concern myself with giving the remains a respectable exit from life. We set him to rest in the northern graveyard. Perhaps he can finally get a little peace.
But what about his body?
How do you... Ah, the ledger, is it? Fool was I to leave it in the open. Or perhaps I even looked forward to being found out. Well, as you know, I have my suspects in the matter. What would you like to know?
Why do you suspect Cyseal?
Plenty of us shopkeepers entrust the mayor with the spare keys to our businesses, you know. And he's the only person in town with a second copy of the key to the mortuary. He could have used it to sidle in without a peep, if he were so inclined.
Why do you suspect Captain Aureus?
Aureus himself paid me a visit the night the body was delivered. Came rapping at my door in the frosty morning before the sun had even started peeping, and told me to tell him, and only him, if I noticed anything strange or suspicious about the remains. Can't see why he'd bothered to go through all that trouble, unless he knew something the rest of us don't.
Why do you suspect Evelyn?
I know it sounds strange suspecting the doctor's apprentice of something so ghoulish as this, but there's few in this city could manage to transport a corpse without raising eyebrows. It was she who delivered Jake's body from the inn to the mortuary, and there was something about her that night, some kind of excitement. Seemed she could barely contain her thoughts, that there was something thrilling about to happen. I can't quite settle it in my mind how a young medical professional would have such a strange reaction to an occasion such as that.
Alright, hold on. I'm doing something real fast. DOS. It's just saving that.
And this may or may not have anything to do with the whole rigmarole, but her master, Dr. Theleron, bought an old shack of mine, one overtaken by undead, for an exorbitant price considering what he was getting. I never did figure what he wanted it for, but he sure seemed eager. I never saw a widow less distraught at the death of her husband, and I've seen hundreds pass through my parlor. It was she who rang my bell just before the body was snatched, lured me outside claiming she needed air, before discussing the funeral arrangements. Some accomplice could have sneaked in and grabbed the remains while I was comforting the oh-so-overcome Esmeralda.
What about the bag of gold you received to keep it quiet?
That gold's the only good thing to come out of this blasted affair, and I certainly plan on making some use of it.
Surely Bertia, whose sheep you stole, deserves this money more than anyone. Hand over the gold, and we can make its way to its rightful owner. I have a reasoning of 4. But the AI cheats, so...
Yeah, that is the thing that bothers me most, is like, the AI straight up cheats. You can't win against them. No matter what you do, they will do the thing better against it. I have yet to ever see
Fat as a heifer.
a win
She won't miss that
in the
sheep
rock,
for a
paper,
moment.
scissors against the AI.
Sure as hell won't starve over it.
Well, he didn't like me saying that.
I need 340 gold. 360 gold. Okay, that works.
You eventually go downstairs. You're not facing this direction. All right. North Gate. Oh, Medora, if you could also come to North Gate, that'd be great. Thank you. Things to identify. If you would be so kind. Also, yellow fabric dye.
That might be good for Medora. I don't know what you're using.
Extra due to level difference. It's actually not great. Is it a one-hander? It's a one-hander. We'll keep it around. I don't know yet.
Good look out there, Hunter. Evil lurks beyond Cyseal's ramparts.
This ballista did something, right?
Yeah, it shoots.
I wouldn't venture too far out of town if I were
No,
you.
but it was related to
Many
Medora, I
legionnaires
think.
did so before you. Very few have returned. Ahu's invention, the stasis blaster. Quite a sight, no? The ray can singe a zombie or skeleton to ash in a matter of seconds. These days, we legionnaires hold a lottery to see who gets to man the things. You can bet it's no small amount easier to blast those flesh-eating monstrosities from a distance than to get within striking range. Don't ask me how the blaster works, though. I just make sure the thing's hitting its targets.
Yeah, there you are.
So, the wizard's crafted a device intended to keep the undead at bay, has he? Little did he expect we'd recognize the hulking source sapphire he's using to fuel it. Careful now, comrades, and tread lightly. There's no telling when that madman's doomsday device might gain sentience and turn its rays on us.
Doomsday device? Source sapphire? Why do we keep along this poisonous path and carry on our indigenous investigation? Medora, keep the crackpot commentary to yourself.
Oh, to be
I love
met
how,
with such
like,
derision
fixing
by my
her,
own
quote unquote,
comrade.
is just being mean to her.
Will
You know?
be ready when darkness
Because she's crazy.
Who will be the
Yeah, she's crazy, but like,
safe in my
just
source-proof
most of the stuff you say to
You're
her
left
that is the
outside
correct
begging for
path is
entrance.
just be mean.
Though I
Call her
suppose, if I
crazy
recall
and disagree with her,
Source
even when
Sapphire
she's
does have a
right.
particular sheen.
You know?
Yes, and I think that, in fact, an authentic Saw Sapphire buzzes with the trapped souls of 1,000 innocents, too. Perhaps, well, no matter if this particular gemstone is innocuous, the principle
Alright. Oh, there's also a trait in this building about a chicken.
About a chicken.
It's about a chicken. I remember the chicken.
In which building?
North of where you are now, just past Esmeralda's house. You sell stuff? I think you do.
Source Hunter. A sight for sore eyes, if ever there was one. I know you're probably knee-deep in that awful murder investigation, but truth be told, the Legion could use your help as well. We've been conducting a series of expeditions into undead territory. And I'm afraid I must admit they've met with very little success.
Oh, you do actually sell things. 1 intelligence and 1 telekinesis on a ring. Unbreakable? What the frick does unbreakable mean?
The undead. I pitied them at first. Many among them were once kind and innocent civilians of Cyseal after all. No longer do I feel that way, though. Too many of my soldiers have fallen. The dead must be put down without mercy, if we can. The bravest among my men and women tell me they are weaker in the west
Get to a point
and
where we
stronger in the
can
east.
end it.
So I suggest you head westward if you want to flex your muscles and test the waters before blindly diving to your death.
Jeez.
I shall be very glad to share what information I can give you. It's very sweet of you that you are trying to get these men a job, but I'm afraid they're not Legion material. Sure, they can tie a knot and blow a whistle like the best of them, but even with a sword in their hands, they wouldn't stand a chance against the undead, and I don't want any more blood on my hands. If ever we want to be victorious in Cyseal, we have to track down the root of the undead uprising. Under the Pact of Volunteers, 3 expeditions were launched to do just that, but so far, none of their participants have returned. 3 landmarks were chosen for further investigation: the lighthouse, the burial mounds, and the old church. Places fraught with danger all.
Regarding the lighthouse.
There's a lighthouse to the west, up on the bluffs, overlooking the sea. No man has gone there in a decade, and yet a light shines from its pinnacle every night. The locals say it's haunted, and half a dozen legionnaires have gone to find out whether or not those are mere tall tales. I fear for their safety. There are ancient burial grounds to be found north of the city. As good a place as any to start looking for necromancers, wouldn't you say? A local archaeologist offered to tag along with the men. Here's hoping his knowledge on the subject may prove to be of use to them. There's a church to the northeast of here, built atop the very place where once stood a temple dedicated to the source. The Cysealians razed it, and built a church for the 7 instead, supposedly to symbolize the victory of the gods over evil sorcery. All superstitious mumbo-jumbo, if you ask me. But when the dead rose, that is when they were first spotted. Hence the expedition.
Okay.
Also, how many times does this one mention the 7? Because she's mentioning the 7, but I seem to remember like there's nothing that references them elsewhere, right?
Well, Selenia just mentioned the 7 too. Anyway,
Oh, I wasn't listening to her, but like, it's just really interesting because
this
one
is
centers around the Weaver.
Heartless, right? Heartless versus Compassionate. No. Where did you go? Chicken. Compassionate versus Heartless. Yes, it is. 3% crit on Compassionate. A chicken has a right to live.
A chicken has the right to live too.
Did we both want Compassionate?
Yeah, it's 3% crit. Heartless is the backstabbing.
Yeah. Pardon
Yes,
the chicken.
let's pardon him. Just look at the little blighter. He doesn't deserve the knife.
It's a chicken. It's a chicken.
And then he runs away.
Why did you let my chicken escape?
Alright, I just remembered that, so I wanted to do it real fast. There's Esmeralda's house that we can break into.
Well, we can't break in because that lock is way too high.
Well, hello there.
It's level 2. Is that too high?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought it said level 4.
I could have sworn there was somebody here that, like, the sailors would... Oh, there's Captain Jack. I think it's you. I didn't see you earlier.
What are ye staring at?
Got any work for a trio of sailors?
Some poor chaps lost their ship and want some work. Just send them to me and tell them there's a bit of coin and a lot of rum coming their way if they don't mind a bit of honest labor. Captain Jack's the name, though the title may be a little generous at the moment. My crew ran off, and I can't find enough hardy souls to help me reload the ship and sail off. Those scallywags heard there be silver in the Lacula mines, and they abandoned ship like the lily-livered turkeys they are. Haven't seen them since the day we docked.
Okay. Well, back to the sailors.
The sailors?
Yeah. Not the bring. Harbor.
Harbor.
I remember there was a guy. Is it this guy, Lewis?
There are many guys.
Have you found us a job yet?
I did.
Take anything. Really? So there's a captain offering booze and brass for a bit of crate loading. Gods be praised. You've done it, friend. Off we go.
Perfect. That's easy enough.
Oh, I have teleport if you want to get that chest.
Oh yeah.
Honest fare for an honest day.
I guess I'll just grab Bear to do it because he ran away.
What? Oh, that chest. My apologies. I thought you were talking about a different chest, and I was running towards the other one. Let me follow just these three guys then. I thought you were referring to this chest.
Where's that?
On the way up into Cyseal.
Ah. Because it's much easier to teleport each other because they get fucking mad. Even though...
Yeah.
Actually, can I just grab the chest? Was that actually an option?
I don't think so.
Oh my god, that cooldown is forever. Yeah, but you're running away from me again.
You boys willing to earn your day's pay?
Yes, Captain.
I can actually grab the chest. I didn't need to bear daughter over. Oh wow.
Oh, is that it?
No, but there is a hatch over there though. And I can't grab the hatch.
Well, it's somewhere to go. I just don't remember where it goes. Sorry, I'm just following a bunch of bros. They're going down to the docks. You've identified a bow. There are so many bows.
Okay, do you need a repair hammer?
I will take one. If your blacksmithing is high enough, you'll be able to repair your equipment. Is there anything else to do with you guys, or are you just kind of done?
Can't thank you enough.
Can't thank you. Come on, you blue
My whole...
On to it. For every blowfish in the blue. These...
Okay. That was it. All done. I'm heading towards that chest now. And we can probably call it after that. It is, yeah, 11:30. Hello. I have no idea where this goes, so this might be bad.
I don't know.
Fedora came in with me. Is this the other side of...
Oh no, that's not where the exploding skeletons are, is it?
I think it is. Actually, can you cast this real fast? And also save.
Comrades, we are exalted above all others.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I don't think you want to be over there. Because I don't know if you can sneak the whole way through, can you? Apparently you can.
Where are they?
They should have been back by those crates that you looted. I could have sworn. Unless this is entirely a different place.
It might be. I don't Nope, I do recognize it now. This is the ladder we came down earlier, and this is where we had the fight. So they're up here. In fact, you can probably see them. Yep, they're there. I don't want to walk that far. We could deal with them next time.
Yeah.
And he's only got 78 health. That's not that bad.
Yeah, it's just that I think exploding ones are over there as well.
Mm-hmm. Alright. To those of you who are still watching, thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye.